No more cowboy dating. We should be live. Let's go ahead and make sure that that is the case. I swear if we have more jets, man. Come on. It's like 7:52. We should not be getting jets flying over at this time. Come on now. Okay. See where we're at. What is up, everybody? We are officially live, about 10 minutes early, as usual. The show will be starting at the normal 8 o'clock time. My guest today is on his way, so he should be here soon. Hopefully it'll be a good one. But for now, guys, just sit back, relax. We can chat whatever you guys want to do. And guys, remember to smash that like button. Real quick, you guys, welcome to episode 16 of the Dayton Live Show. You guys, remember to smash that like button. And first and final, not first and final, but firstly, I just want to say, you guys, I do this every time, but everybody, please, please, please follow me on my YouTube, Instagram. I do have an Instagram specifically for YouTube, and it's just dayton.yt. Dayton.yt. Let's go ahead and just type that in real quick. Dayton.yt. Boom. Just like that, guys. Follow me on Instagram. That'll be much appreciated, you guys, once again. And if you guys are watching this after the fact, meaning you are not watching this show live and you guys are watching it post-live, you guys should be able to go down into the comments, and there should be a comment by the Dayton Live Show with timestamps of different things that have happened throughout the stream. If you guys want to skip through, if you guys don't like what we're talking about and want to skip to the next part, or maybe if you guys just want to see where the open chat part is, where all the trolls come in. I know that that's half my channel. So, you guys remember to check out the comments, okay? But other than that, let's go ahead and see who's checked in so far. We got 5 people watching and 4 likes, so I appreciate it. The dislikes, 4 of them as well. So, like I said, we'll get a very quick initial 8 dislikes. It'll go to like 11. And then whatever after that is to the unknown. We'll find out. Let's see who checked in. 7 people watching, guys. Remember to smash that like button. We will be doing a giveaway at the end of this stream. Once again, it will be 10 cents per every like. I'll be giving away at the end of the stream in PayPal money. Got 8 people watching now with 5 likes, so I really do appreciate you guys. Football Updates checking in, saying, what's up, Football Updates, my guy? How's it going, Football Updates? And then Tree 6 Mafia, new here. Hello, YouTube world. Hello, Tree 6 Mafia. I don't recognize the channel. Let me just check out the channel real quick. I like to check out the channels of all the people that come onto my streams. So, I just want to check it out. How do you put user remove report? I guess I can't. That's weird. Weird. I guess I can't go look at your channel. But shout out to Tree 6 Mafia. Football Updates already coming in with the $1.99 donation saying, let's go. It is what it is, you guys. I'm excited for episode number 16, you guys. We're far along. It's kind of crazy to think that we're almost at episode number 20 of the Dayton Live Show. Pretty ridiculous, actually. Episode 20, you guys. Solstice checking in saying, hi there. What up, Ian? My guy, Ian. Love you, bro. Great to have you on the stream. And J. Paul Lacey checking in. I knew J. Paul was going to be here because he messaged me a little earlier asking what time the stream's going to be going. Normal time. Once again, guys, the show's a little bit different because it's not on a Sunday. Usually it's Sunday nights. Yeah, as everybody knows, yesterday was Easter. So, real quick, I hope everybody had a good, happy, and safe Easter. I had a really good Easter yesterday. Despite all of the stuff that is going on with coronavirus, I was still able to have a pretty decent Easter. Got outside for a little bit and had a little bit of fun. So I hope everybody else had that same. And that's why the live stream is on a Monday today. So the first Monday live stream, we'll see how this one goes. Live streams are different every time. Sometimes it's, maybe a Monday isn't very good. Maybe a Sunday isn't very good. Who knows? So it's kind of interesting to go live on a Monday just to see how the world reacts to a Monday live stream. But we got 9 people watching right now with 8 likes, so I really do appreciate you guys. Remember to smash that like button. J. Paul Lacey checking in. Cali Halo, D Squad. I like the capital D at the end too. D Squad. Shout out to Cali Halo, one of my favorites for sure. J. Paul Lacey, what's the plan for today? Okay, so we do have a guest. He's just on his way. He should be here literally any minute now. Probably within the next 10 minutes, he will be here. We got Taylor Lee, and he's actually running for Congress, for Utah Congress. So he's a congressional hopeful. So we'll see. We'll quiz him a little bit, ask him some questions about what he's going for. He did want to use the show a little bit as you know, a way to help promote him a little bit, which of course that's why the show is here. So I'm excited. But once again, he'll be a good guest to have. I don't think he's going to be one of those ones that don't listen to the trolls. We will have lots of conversation back and forth. And as a matter of fact, we will be doing live call-ins as well. So who knows where the trolls can go on that one. If someone wants to call into the show, that might be kind of dangerous. But we will be having an open line live show as well. So J. Paul Lacey, absolutely. We're going to try to read the chat as most as I can. Obviously, I do have this is my little bit of content I have for today. I just have some questions for him. And just a couple, just to kind of get to know him, kind of get, like I said, he is running for Congress, so I do want to ask him a couple political related questions. And other than that, I'm ready. So we're ready for free chat. He would also, I'm pretty sure he'd be the type of guy that would feed into the trolls. So if the trolls are here and everything, it should be good. It should be good. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Like I said, he's not here yet, but hopefully he gets here real soon. So right now we're just having conversation. Lucas. This looks like the fake Lucas. This is the fake Lucas. I know you. Fake Lucas. That's all right. Shout out to Lucas McClellan. D-Squad checking in. J. Paul Lace, make sure to read the chat. Football updates. I bet Taylor is hot and has cake. Oh my God. Well, it's already started. Football update says she sounds beautiful. Well, like I said, man, I hate to break it to you. It's not a she. It is a he. But he has long hair. So you're kind of, but I mean, we're over that now. I think we already know. We're 2 minutes away, 1 minute away now from 8 o'clock. And then I'll start the normal part of the Dayton Live Show. And hopefully he gets here quick. Sometimes the travel time, I'm sure everyone has run into this. Sometimes they don't realize how far away I am to where they might live. So they might be a few minutes behind, but that's perfectly okay because he's going to be a good guest. Definitely, I think will be worth it. Horror Cinema says, great, a hippie for Congress. Horror Cinema, you know who Taylor is? You do your research. How do you know who Taylor? Why do you assume he's a hippie? Oh, long hair. That's probably what he's talking about. But shout out to Horror Cinema. Thank you for jumping on the stream, man. I appreciate it. But yeah. Solstice coming in with the laughing and crying face. Hippie for Congress. Ian, how have you been, man? I haven't talked to you in a little while, man. I wanted you to come onto the show at some point. I know that sometimes my show can get certain ways that maybe people don't like. But how's Ian been? And then call me AIDS. Hey, what up, AIDS? Thank you for coming on to the stream, buddy. Remember to smash that like button. Cali Halo says, my boy Dave for president and football updates for VP. Hey, I'm down with it, you guys. That'd actually be a really cool thing one day is if I could run for president. I know it sounds really stupid and really kind of crazy, but I actually would not mind that at all. Just saying. I would not mind running for president. Cali Halo. Oh, Colby coming in. Yeet. Come on, Cole. Come on, Cole. Coming in saying yeet for no. All right. Shout out to Colby. Guys, remember to smash that like button. And Bree. How you doing? Good to have you on the stream, Bree. And I think I just heard the door open. Which might mean someone's here. But now it's like dead silence, so I don't know. But shout out to Bree, and I'm doing good, Bree. How are you doing? Ian. Whenever I say Ian, I'm referring to Solstice, but I've been doing well, man. Haven't been working as much with this outbreak, but doing good. Yeah, same here, man. Like I said on my last live stream, if you guys didn't watch it, I actually... they furloughed me. Furlough. That's what happened with me. So I'm collecting my unemployment checks right now. Hopefully I can get the extra $600 a week from the stimulus, but we'll see. Cali Halo says, if D's Nuts ran a couple years ago, anything can happen. That's true. D's Nuts did a run for president. Hey, is my guy here? Hey! He's here fashionably late. but actually only 1 minute late, technically.
Yes.
It's only 8:01. So here he is. This is Taylor Lee. Football
right
updates. Yeah, go ahead. This is your little mic.
Okay. What does it do?
Clip that on. Right. Football updates. This is your guy, the one you've been waiting for, the one and only Taylor Lee.
Football updates?
Yeah, football updates. He's the guy that started all the cake shit.
Oh, you're not talking about me.
No. Football updates.
Another Taylor Lee. Okay. Oh, what's up? We got the troll.
Yeah, well, he's kind of he's the one who donates a lot, so I love football.
Oh, okay, so he's not a troll.
He's my guy. Yeah. Okay. It was Danny Wolf that was like the super bad one.
And then football updates was your guy that was helping with the troll.
Yeah,
okay.
he was help. Yeah, he was donating to me. Football updates is cool. What's good? We're gonna get on these live streams soon. Thank you, Callie. I accept the VP position. J. Paul Lacey checking in, and then Horror Cinema saying I knew he was a hippie.
I'm not a hippie. I'm not.
He's not a hippie.
I'm very clumsy. Well, look, I've got.
Are you stepping on it?
Tattoos, war scars. Not really. I don't have any war scars.
You don't have any war scars?
No, but I love war.
Football update says, this is Taylor. I expected her to have more cake. Well, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to disappoint. But on that note, before we get into the show, I did get some cake. Football updates. I always promise I get something. Every live stream since that day, I've been getting some kind of baked goods.
Okay.
For the stream. So it's just been like kind of a joke, kind of a troll.
Okay.
But yeah, so we got cakes. I did get some cakes just for you, football updates. We got a chocolate and we got an orange cake.
Very nice.
Do you have a preference or do you not want one?
I don't want one.
Okay.
I've got a chocolate muffin waiting for me at home.
Oh,
Plus,
you got a muffin. Okay. You got the
muffin. I got off of work and I bought 2 gallons of chocolate milk. And I drank about 3/4 of a gallon before I came here. So
that's all right, man. I mean, I bought it for you, so I mean, if you don't want it, I can have 2.
I appreciate that. Is that what I look like?
That's what you look like from that angle.
Okay.
You look a little better from my angle.
I was like, why are you watching your own show while you're on a show? I didn't realize there was like a 2-minute delay.
Mm-hmm. I just have this on so I could read the comments.
Okay.
Or else it would be streaming on my phone, and I don't want to have hold my phone.
Okay.
D-Squad checking in says, hey, bro, Robbie. Football update says, oh, this is Taylor. Lucas, he looks dumb.
I look dumb.
Wow, we're already getting started, man.
I mean, you know, I was in the Marine Corps, so, you know, my favorite foods are crayons and Tabasco sauce. So, I mean, if you want to gauge my intellect based on how I look, then we might as well go that far. Get in the weeds.
Lucas says, does he think he's Jesus? Do you think you're Jesus?
Maybe. I don't know. You know, I really don't think so, but sometimes, you know, something happens and I'm like, wow, God must really be like...
Yeah, he's your friend.
I must have somebody real powerful pulling in cards for me, you know?
Robbie says hello to Taylor.
Hello, Robbie.
J. Paul Lacey says, dang, these trolls are hitting different. They made a fake channel of me now. Oh, wow. They have a fake J. Paul Lacey channel.
Eat that cake, Taylor.
Yeah, he says eat that cake, and he donated $5, man.
You donated $5 to see me eat cake?
That's what he does. This is what he does. He funds my channel, man. He's basically the primary funder of my campaign.
Fuck. I don't want to be rude. Well, let's see if we can milk him. We get another $5. I'm just kidding.
Hey, it's possible. He's known to do stuff like that, so we'll see.
Okay.
El Barto says, yo, shout out my peeps. Lucas McClone saying, rehab is tough. I'm sorry, Lucas. Robbie says, may I be on your show sometime? Absolutely, Robbie. I'd love to have you on the show, man. Just let me know when and where and how. I'm 100% down. Lucas, that's not me. Somebody hacked my account. I said, what's up? Yeah, we have. So last live stream, you missed it.
Okay.
Everybody, basically, these trolls were coming in and just creating fake accounts, impersonating everybody.
Is that the one where you had like 24 viewers?
No. It was just my last stream.
Oh, that was last week.
Yeah,
okay.
And it was funny because they would create fake accounts of all of my normal loyal subscribers and come on and start talking shit. So it seemed like my main subs were being trolls, but they weren't, and I had to go into some research. So I wouldn't believe anything I see on this screen real quick. I'm trying to catch up with these, and then we can start the show. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, you got questions?
I got questions. I got it all, man. Alfred said, if this man runs for Congress, I'll run off a cliff. Wow, bro. You're getting hated already.
Then I will definitely run for Congress because I endorse your personal freedom to do that. Suicide is illegal, but it's the only crime that if you do it and get caught, you will get away with it.
You know what, man?
See, I'm a thinker. I
That was
deserve
actually-
to be elected.
That was deep. That might have actually changed a lot of my opinion, his opinion on that.
Maybe.
Lucas, Robbie, you wouldn't even walk into the show. Liz saying, "What's up?" Do you remember Liz? Liz works at Dillard's now. I don't think she was around when you were.
Liz Torres?
No, Liz Healy.
No,
She's,
sorry, that's a Grand Theft Auto 4 character. I've been thinking about that one scene where Manny walks in and he's like, Nico, what are you doing here? Oh, excuse me.
You're good, man.
Somebody.
Liz, what up? Good to have you. Ignore the trolls. Lucas. Robbie, what's good, my dude? Lucas,
Hello.
I'm not saying that stuff. Somebody hacked my account and putting bad things. I never said, please.
Can I walk out?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know whose show that you think this is, but sure, just walk out on it. Just walk out on it. All right. You got a phone call. I apologize. Let's see. Colby, we will get to that. Colby, for your question. Lucas. Okay. I'm actually in the middle of an interview right now. Soul Sister, definitely a Lucas imposter tonight. Absolutely. Darren, I saw your comment up here a little bit ago. Let me check your thing, Darren. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on my chat before everything gets started. Darren says, what's up, man? First time checking in. I'm glad watching, dudes. You guys look tough. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it, Darren. Thank you for coming on the live stream. It means a lot to me. Lucas says, me too. Kolb says, I did not mean to mute Lucas. Holy shit. Accident, Kolb? It's all right. You can unmute him, I'm pretty sure. Darren says, can I get a shout out? Absolutely, you can get a shout out. Shout out to Darren.
What up, Darren?
And then El Barto says, guest must apologize for storming out. So you got to apologize.
I didn't storm out, though, so do I have to apologize?
Technically, he did ask. He did ask.
I'm sorry.
No shout outs. Kolb says, oof, they accidentally banned Lucas.
Nobody ever calls me, so I wasn't expecting to get a call.
Let's see. Lucas was hitting. Let me see if I can if I can unhide. Unhide. Okay, I unhid him, Kolb, so he should be back. He should be good. Yeah, we should be good. Oh, one of my moderators accidentally banned someone that shouldn't have been banned.
The joys of admin privileges.
Liz says, hi. Lucas says, I love Dayton. Football Update says, Taylor already too busy for office with these phone calls.
Just one phone call. Like, nobody ever calls me. And actually, so I guess it's somebody else trying to ask questions for people running for Congress. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Kind of came out of the blue, but
I
get emails for shit like this all the time, and they still think that I'm running as a Republican. Apparently, they don't, check the system to see if I've changed. Well, obviously, because people don't change their party affiliation that much. But yeah.
Let's see. Yes, back with the cake. Liz back with the cake. All right.
So we were talking about Liz, who...
Yeah. So she works at Dillard's, but I think she's newer than when you left, so I'm trying to think.
Okay.
So I don't think you know who she is, but she's cool.
Okay.
Liz is cool. So if you hear Liz, she's a Dillard's associate.
Okay.
If anybody doesn't know, that's kind of how I know Taylor. He was actually the security guard, the security guy.
That's right.
What do they call you? Security guard? Security? The security?
No, they called me the 911 response force of Dillard's.
Yeah, sure.
Remember that time we found that crack pipe in the bathroom?
Yes, that's true. Yes. So
in Layton, no less. I would expect that from Ogden, but not Layton.
So kind of short story, so we can get into this. But I was working surveillance at Dillard's while he was the security guy there. So that's how we know each other. And since then, man, Taylor can talk for hours. So I thought this would be actually a good guest to have on the show. Seriously, on my shifts at Dillard's, all I remember is just constantly talking to you, like the whole entire day. And it made my day go by a lot quicker. So
same.
That's what I'm saying, man. So hopefully this stream is a good one. Voodoo checking in. Voodoo's one of my guys. Shout out to Voodoo Horse Cinema. Thank you for rising on Sunday, Taylor.
I did rise out of bed and walk my ass to work. Well, walk my ass to my car and then drive to work.
El Barto says, sorry for these mofos, Lucas. Yeah, we got Lucas back. We're good. Okay. 10 minutes in, we can finally start the show. Get on to a little bit of... So I just have some questions, okay? I mean, I got 10 questions and then about more political. And then I have 5 just get to know you questions. Which ones do you want to do first?
You should know that making me choose things is not... We'll get to know you. We can do whatever.
Okay, we'll get to know you.
Okay.
I'm going to make that decision. All right.
Get to know me.
So I'm going to get to know you first, but real quick, do you have any shout outs? This is your platform as well as mine. So if you if you want to plug anything you want, shout out anything you want, tell them to follow you on anywhere, this is your time. So go ahead, tell them anything you want to tell them.
Yeah, you guys can follow me on Facebook at Taylor Lee for Congress. And then there's also my website, taylorleeforcongress.com.
You have a website?
I do.
Okay.
Are you gonna go look at it?
Nothing. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Put it into.
Type it in for later. We can do a thorough analysis of my shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then on YouTube you can follow me at Taylor Lee, but there's a lot of Taylor Lees on YouTube, so I'm gonna be posting videos from my channel directly into my Facebook page, and then you can follow my YouTube channel there.
Okay.
Also, Poverty Chef. I'm gonna be getting back into Poverty Chef too.
Are you for real?
I am. It's so hard to like stay consistent with YouTube videos, especially when you don't see those rewards right away.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I tried telling you that.
Kudos to you, man, because you're sticking with it, and I see your you know, I mean, it's not like low turnout, but like 14 viewers. People are following you and they're watching.
16 right now, actually.
Oh,
see. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Jesus, all right. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
but no, it really is. It's challenging to stay focused on that, especially for me, because like I like to hop from one thing to another. So when I don't see results, it's so hard. But yeah,
well, I understand that for sure.
I really enjoyed making videos for Poverty Chef. So I definitely want to get back into that.
For anybody who doesn't know, Poverty Chef, that's one of the channels that I didn't necessarily help him set it up, but like that was I helped him with your picture. And a couple things, and he kind of asked me for advice on Poverty Chef. So that's another YouTube channel. And tell him a little bit about Poverty Chef, what you do over there.
Poverty Chef is, so there's a couple political videos there, because I was like, you know, this was like a year ago, I started putting political videos there, and I didn't really know what platform I wanted to do political stuff on, so I was going to do Poverty Chef, and I wanted to keep my personal stuff separate from that, but now I'm moving my personal stuff to politics. I'm going to be deleting my political videos from Poverty Chef. Well, I don't know. I might keep them up just for like the historical value of it. Okay. But basically I did recipes / food reviews for poor people food. My first episode was a glass of water, and it wasn't even a cup. It was an empty bean can.
Yeah. I remember.
Because it was like hardcore poverty. And then, I really enjoyed the humor there, and I want to get back into that. I still have the profile picture you made me. It's a potato with a chef hat.
Yep, I made it. Yeah, I was happy about that.
I was in love with that thing, and then we've got the red pennies in the background. They're penny pinchers.
Okay.
So shout out to you for helping me lay that foundation.
I got you. I actually have a guy literally commented right now. His channel is called $1 or Less Food. Okay. So he actually does food reviews, but only of things $1 or less. So it's kind of relative to what you're talking about with Poverty Chef. It's just cheap stuff.
Knock your shit off. That's my realm.
Liz is wondering. She says, "Hey, are you single, Taylor?"
Currently, yes, I am.
Hey.
But I'm, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for any sort of commitment right now. Why are you worried about my personal life? Worry about yourself, Liz.
Maybe she's interested in you, man. I'm telling you.
Maybe. I don't know. I just got through a breakup in December. It was.
I'm sorry, man.
It was a pretty rough one. Yeah, it's okay. It was a long distance thing. We stuck it out for a year. Kind of went on and off for a minute, and then it was really challenging to keep that relationship going. So I'm not really looking for anything at the moment.
Believe it or not, Taylor, you know who just checked into the live stream?
Who?
Joe Biden himself.
Oh shit!
The YouTube channel Joe Biden commented, "Girls don't poop." Jack.
Oh, they don't. That's news to me.
Rob P2 $1 less. Alfred Hitchdick says Taylor Lee endorses little children. Oh my God! And maybe this ain't gonna look good for you, man. These trolls might. No, I'm just kidding. Taylor's good with this type of stuff.
I don't care.
That's why I wanted you actually as a guest, because some guests can't handle this. Like they get that and they get all offended. I knew you wouldn't because I've been around you. So I'm excited. J. Paul Lace says Dayton ate my donut. Horace Inma says Liz ain't looking for anything serious, just that congressional D.
I mean, I'm running as an independent, not a Democrat. So.
Ooh, okay, I like that. Okay, here we go.
All right.
I guess I answered one of these questions, but let's go ahead. We're gonna go back. So the last show that I had a guest on, I had a guest and I read him 5 questions, just get to know you questions this is from a website called mantelligence.com. Mantelligence.com. This is that website. I chose 5 ones that I thought maybe would be more interesting to you. Okay. Because there's so the article is 101 get to know you questions and stuff like that. So I chose 5 of them. We're gonna go down these 5. Real quick, I just want to read a couple comments. Because I want to try to keep these guys involved. Right. Horace Cinema says, Darren says, Taylor's big pimpin' and I like him. Does he smoke weed?
I do not smoke weed, but I am for the federal legalization of weed, so.
Absolutely. See, I agree. I'm with you on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Agree.
Don't mind my
Paul
cold
Lacey,
hands.
Taylor ate Dayton's donut before the show. Oh, my God. All right. Colb, once again, I do have that exact question as well, Colb, so I think you're going to like some of the questions that will come in with.
I see which question
Darren
that
says,
is.
hell yeah, man. And then Football Update says, have you seen his hair? Yes, he does. Smoking. Wow, they're judging you by your... All right, man. So this is 5 just get to know you questions, non-political, just questions that they're kind of weird. It's from mantelligence.com. Okay?
There's no such thing as a weird question. Just kidding. There's no such thing as a stupid question.
So this one's easy. Number 1 is an easy one. It's just, what is something somebody would never guess about you? But like, if they looked at you, what is something that's so deep and personal to Taylor that they never would have guessed that about you?
Oh my God. There's so many things that come to mind. It's just like, I don't know. But at the same time, I'm an open book, so it's like, I don't really have that many secrets.
Okay.
I just read Mein Kampf. You wouldn't have guessed that from looking at me.
Probably not. There you go.
Oh, well, you know what? Your viewers seem to think that I smoke weed, so based on how I look...
You'd say that you don't.
They would also not know that I don't drink.
Hey. So no drinking, no smoking. Do you smoke?
Mm-hmm. No.
No. So you're just
no
clean.
Smoking at all. Yeah.
I like it, man.
Actually, a lot like Danny.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
He was like super Mormon, but long hair.
He looks like he wouldn't, though. Like your first impression.
Does he still work there?
Yeah, he does. He's still there.
I left a note at the desk the last time I was there, and I was like, give this to Danny, give him my number, have him text me, and he did not text me.
I think I might have this number. I can give it to you.
Good.
Okay.
Excellent.
Football updates with the $2.99 donation for Taylor's campaign, a.k.a. Kush. I'm telling you, man.
Thank you.
That's how they work. That's how they work. Okay. Question number 2. Okay. What is the most useless product of today? These are kind of deep, but I mean, there's, like you said, there's probably a lot of answers. But
does it have to be a commodity?
No, I mean it's just the useless product. What's the most useless product?
The most.
What do you think product is? Just completely useless.
I know I have an answer for this, but I haven't dealt with it in a minute, and so it's not at the top of my head. Oh man!
Just name Don't even say what's the most useless. Just what is.
Oh, you know what?
What is a useless?
You know what's the most useless?
Huh.
Fake meat. Fake meat.
What about the vegans, bro?
Fuck the vegans.
I know. It's funny. It's like, we don't eat meat, but I want the closest thing to meat as I can get.
By definition, humans are omnivores. So if you're not an omnivore, you're not human, and therefore vegans don't have rights.
Well, you're not the definition of human.
Because they're voluntarily surrendering their title as humans. And this isn't actually my political stance on vegans. I just like to give them shit because they are shit.
Hey, there it is.
I really don't like vegans, but there are some that are like you can get along with them. You know, they're not mentally ill, but most vegans are just. I don't get it. I don't get it. Man.
I'm with you on that one. It don't make sense to me either. J. Paul Lacey just commented. He says, "If I donate $100, will you match it?" Football updates. Man, that would go a long way for me. That would go a long way for me, man. And then
he won't be watching Poverty Chef anymore. He'll be moving up to Middle Class Chef.
Colby says he loves football updates. He's his favorite viewer. Bree and then football updates says, Colby, you need to be on the show. Everyone's trying to get Colby to be on the show. Callie says football updates is the man. These are all facts. I love you guys. Okay, number 3.
Okay.
This one I think you would actually, I'm interested in your answer on this one because of some of the things we've talked about in the past. Number 3, if you could breed any 2 animals, what would they be? What would it be? Like with no consequences, if you could just breed any 2 animals.
Any
2 animals.
2 animal species.
Together.
To
make one.
To make a
new, Well,
This is not a fair question because there are so many good options. But if...
This better not be how you run around the debates, man. What is your stance? I'm not gonna... Well, there's too many options. What is it?
Okay, I would breed a game-bred American Pit Bull Terrier to a silverback gorilla.
So wait. Say the first one again.
A game-bred American Pit Bull Terrier Right.
With a silverback gorilla?
Yeah. So you get the gameness, the tenacity, and the pain tolerance of the American Pit Bull Terrier with the size and the strength and the intelligence of a gorilla. And that mofo will just be tearing everybody in half.
No, that's actually a good answer. See, I thought you'd have a good answer for that question.
Thank you.
That's one of the things that I felt like, from our past conversations, that's something you might have thought about in the past. So
we have a lot of what I call smoke pit conversations.
Yeah, it's true, 100%. Number 4, what would you do if you were... I can't read my own handwriting. I really have no idea what I wrote, dude.
Maybe I can read it?
I wrote so fast. Let's see. What would you do if you were...
waking up in a bathtub full of ice?
Dude, what the hell is that word, man?
Is that a backwards 3? What is that?
I don't know, dude. I can't even read my own handwriting.
Is that macabre?
That's what I think it.
Miserable for a day?
No. I have no idea. So we're skipping number 4.
Well, hang on. I don't know. I feel like...
If you were...
We put men on the moon. We can figure this out.
No, we can't.
Come on, it's not Anasazi.
Bro, I can't read that. Let me go back to the
comments. You said it's number 4?
Yeah, you try to figure it out while I...
What would Todd do if...
Who would win in a fight? Ish's bald head or Taylor's tight jeans?
It's like one man punch versus Johnny Bravo. Like
Ish's bald head. J. Paul Lacey, don't make me fight you. Me and my boyfriend are getting married. LOL. Okay.
What the hell is this? Where it's like MW backwards 3 9 BRE.
It's my password. I don't know, bro.
Is this your
Give me a break, bro? I wrote
code word for something?
I wrote it so fast. Stop. Okay. If you were something able? If you were
miserable?
Okay, we're skipping number 4.
Okay.
Number 5, okay? If you had a time machine, where would you travel and why?
Oh.
You can only do it one time, though. So if you could go back in time or forward in time to one spot, one time, where would you go?
Oh, one time. Again, it's not a fair question.
I don't care, man. Well, it's a fair question.
On the one hand, I would love to interview Andrew Jackson. On the other hand, I would love to meet... Look at my arms. Look at that. What a magnificent specimen.
Hey, man. Confidence is good.
It's not confidence.
Anyway.
It's just pure arrogance.
Anyway, man.
Yes.
Time travel.
I would love to meet Alexander the Great. I would love to go back in time and like take pictures of dinosaurs and then come back and be like, hey, look, this T-Rex did not have feathers. This one did.
I had a feeling you would go back to like very long time ago. I was thinking about this question. I'd want to go back to like the very beginning, probably like the early Old West.
Early Old West?
Early Old West, like right when
you can do that right now.
Like trail towns were becoming a thing. Like
you can do that right now. It's called Red Dead Redemption 2.
No, I play Red Dead all day, dude.
I love that game. Man. That game makes you think about sunsets differently, dude.
It really does.
Honestly, though, like the actual answer, it would be really tough. But if I had to choose an answer on the spot, it would be to go back to ancient Sparta, right before the Greco-Persian Wars.
Why?
Because I love and admire the Spartans, and they didn't write about themselves a whole lot. So mostly what we have to learn about them is from Plato and Xenophon and other writers from the ancient world. And what is fantasy from the writer's perspective and what is reality are kind of confusing. And
that's a good answer.
From being a military mind, I would also love to get firsthand experience watching and learning the Spartan way.
Yeah, that's a good answer, actually, because it kind of feels like there's that little part of history that's kind of missing. Because, like you said, they weren't written about a lot. That's actually a good answer, man. I didn't think about that. Thank you. All right, those are the 5 get-to-know-you questions. Technically 4, because I couldn't read the 4th one. But I'm going to catch back on these, then we'll go into politics, and then we'll go into the chat. So let's see. J. Paul Lacey says, can I get your number, Dayton? No, however, we're going to be doing a live call-in show. Oh. So I'm going to allow anybody, if they want to call in today.
Oh, shit.
So who knows? The thing is, with trolls, that might not be a good thing, but it might be fun. So we'll figure it out. So we will. Oh, God. Just second. I'll be back. Just second.
Oh.
Cali Halo says, do you play Call of Duty Warzone? I don't. Do you know what Call of Duty Warzone is?
No, I don't play garbage.
Unfortunately, wow, okay. Unfortunately, man, I don't, man. I'm a sporty guy. I play a lot of sports games. Football Update says, I'm offended that there's not a fake me. I pay good money and don't get impersonated. Get on it. Get on it, Danny Wolf. Alfred Hitchdick says, Jake Paul is feeling some type of way towards Big D. Absolutely. Colby says, my God, Horror Cinema knows how to roast people. It makes me scared to come on the show. Dude would make me rethink my existence. J. Paul says, yes, Sarah. El Barto says, Colby, only one way to find out. Horror Cinema says, Colby, as I've said before, and it still stands, no one on the history of the show has been good looking. So, Colby says, for sure. J. Paul Lacey says, I'm looking good. And then Kay Doberman with a $10, was that Canadian?
Yep.
How much is that? Is that more or less? That's less, right? A little less than 10?
I think it would
for US?
be, yeah.
But still.
That is my dear friend, Kristen.
Oh, really?
Her last name is not Doberman. But she's a Doberman breeder.
Oh, so you know?
Yeah, she has excellent dogs, and
hey,
yeah.
Well, she wants you to show the guns, man.
Oh, she wants me to show the guns?
That's what she said, show the guns. She donated $10 to see the guns.
All right. No, I'm just kidding.
You're going to joke at me, bro.
And then just take over your show and use this as my platform for world domination.
Was good says, love the live shows. Football Update says, Kristen, I don't think you know what you've gotten yourself into. Oh, God. Okay, so show the guns, man. Unless you don't want to, I ain't going to force you to do nothing on the show, but they did donate $10. That's kind of a big deal.
It's Kristen. I can't tell her no.
There you go. We'll see the guns.
I don't know if this on like live internet. Okay, but here you go.
You just give it a flick. Let's see. There it is. I'm waiting for it here. Where is it?
Oh, you got about like a 45-second delay, maybe.
Oh, wait, it might be a little off. Okay, well, there you go, guys. There's the guns. Taylor got the guns. Speaking of guns, we're going to actually go ahead and get into some political questions. All right?
All right.
I'm going to start off with
Did you want to see me flex? Because I want to
some
see
more
me
personal.
flex.
Yeah, it should be like right here. I think this is where, like, if it's her, I can't say no. It's like slow motion, isn't it?
It is,
What the hell? Why is it slow motion on my side? Let me see.
Maybe it's you put it a little far behind. Oh,
Here it is. Here it is.
Yep.
Now you're going to bug out first. Sorry, guys. We're watching the slow-mo replay right now. But shout out to Kay Doberman. Thank you so much. And then boom.
Bam!
The Hercules right here.
Every day at work, I walk past the mirror and sometimes I just have to stop and admire, Especially because I build pallets and so I'm just throwing boxes all day long and so my forearms they get all veiny and my hands get all veiny.
Hey.
Yeah.
Football Update says, somebody tell me how much that was in American money. Do you know how much $10 is in American money?
Let's find out.
Taylor will find out for you. J. Paul Lace says, I bet football won't double that. El Barto says, damn, he was going to do the new Joker. Wait, going to do to you what Joker did to Murray with the gun. Okay, Doberman says, booyah. J. Paul Lacey says, I think I need to find a killer laying something. A killish laying around and pull out my...
At least you don't have to rely on his handwriting.
Yeah, exactly. Around and out of my inner Vlad and cut off the head of this imposter. Wow. Horsenma says, I've seen Nerf guns with more power than that display. Horror Cinema is one of my favorite roasters. The thing I love about Horror Cinema is he roasts everybody but me. This dude is like a hard troll, but he's never trolled me. Like, he's always been cool with me, but he roasts everybody else.
I like that. That's
I do
an
too,
interesting dynamic.
because normally they attack me straight on. But like this guy, he's just like, nah, it's not worth it. There's too much for me. J. Paul Lacey says it's about $7 in the U.S.
It's $7.21.
$7.21 in the U.S. J. Paul Lacey.
I don't know if y'all can see
Football
that.
updates. Probably not. Whatever. All right, you guys.
I mean, they can easily go to Bing and look it up themselves. So.
That's true. That's true. All right. So I got some political questions. Some of these, man, you're probably going to be asked a million times. And some of these are just kind of, you have to ask them because they're kind of like the over-asked questions, but you kind of need to ask.
Right.
So I'm going to ask him real quick. The Island checking in. Hey, man, what's good? The Island, I haven't seen you in a long time, man. So thank you for coming on, dude. Shout out to you, for real. Remember to smash that like button, everybody. Smash that like. Okay. So the first one.
And subscribe.
First one, yes. And subscribe. That's the most important part. So I got 10 questions. So we got to kind of move through them, but we can talk about them, okay?
Okay.
So number one, simple, easy. Why are you running for Congress?
I don't know.
That's not a good answer.
That's a terrible answer.
Yeah, no one's gonna vote for somebody who don't know why he's there. Why are you there?
I really don't like the way things are going in our country. We all have jobs and stuff, and so things at a close perspective look good, right? Like most of us have our lives until this coronavirus thing happened. Then
we'll get into that.
But if you look at things in a bigger perspective, we're losing traction in education. We're losing traction with our rights. And a lot of people with the current crisis, they're just voluntarily just staying home and, kind of feeding into the idea of martial law. And some people, I'm not necessarily one of them, but you have to keep an open mind about these things because you can't just be like, oh, that's some tinfoil hat shit. Because it really could be that some people are seeing how people are behaving and they're planning on how to weaponize that in a way that furthers their personal agenda later on, right? So, for example, if, I don't think Biden's doing this. He's too senile. But, for example,
Facts.
Biden could be seeing this and he could be like, hey, if I get elected, I could easily manufacture a crisis, or if a real one happens, just seize more than what's necessary and people will just do it for their own safety. And that gets into a quote from Benjamin Franklin, and it's, I saw a big flash of orange.
Wait just a second. Finish this question. I'll get to the chat.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Okay, keep going.
I lost my spot. I got a little bit ADD, so yeah.
You're talking about how you could reap more rewards from...
You manufacture a crisis, and then you could take more power than what is necessary, and that's just one potential consequence of... Oh, that's right. I was getting into what Benjamin Franklin said, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he says that those who would surrender their liberty for a little bit of temporary safety deserve neither.
Yeah.
Oh. And because, from the times, like, our founding fathers understand better than anybody what the sacrifice between safety and liberty is. And there's another quote, I don't know who it's from, but it's better to die free than to live as a slave. Yeah. And that's really important to me too. And there's, like I said, education, military policy. I like where we're at militarily for the most part. I like our military budget, but it needs to be fixed. Immigration is a big issue. I would have loved to have gotten into the immigration issue before Bush Jr. Because Bush Jr. just kind of left the border open to the south, and then a lot of Latin Americans started moving in, and that created our current issues with immigration. But immigration's slowing down now. Trump's cracking down on it, but a lot of the people that have been here are also naturalizing in, so the number of migrants per month is slowly dropping. But these are all really big issues that I don't like where we're going with those things, and I don't like the fact that we're very politically divided either. And that's really honestly my biggest thing is there's no compromise. And like Tulsi Gabbard was saying, when she got elected, her freshman day, her first days as a freshman congresswoman, they took the Republicans and the Democrats to different rooms, and what they told Tulsi was that they have to vote against the other party. Like that's what it's about, is voting against the other party and not voting in the interest of the people. And that's not something that I am okay with.
I agree.
So,
you know what, Taylor, I gotta be honest, man. Up to this point, I was questioning how serious you are. And then after that question, you've done your studying, and you're dead serious, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
You're dead serious. See, there you go, guys. He's a fun guy. But seriously,
I have a wacky sense of humor.
Up to that question, after that question, I'm like, okay, he's taking this for real. I like it, man. I like it. We got a lot of things going on real quick. So,
in the chat. Get caught up on the chat.
Yeah, I gotta try. Let's see. J. Paul, hey man, was good. El Barto says, pro tip, I guess, buy off Amazon's Canadian website for cheaper buys. Is that true? Or technically not? Because
I don't know, but then you're paying for more shipping. Plus, I do know for a fact from my Canadian friend that shipping is very slow in Canada. I always want to say Canada, but that's not.
Canada.
Yeah.
The Island says, yeah, it's been a hot minute, my man. Hope y'all are doing well. Yes, man, I'm doing good. Thank you for coming on. And then this is what I wanted to get to. Football updates with the $10 donation, well, $9.99, saying, eat the cake, highest donation. And for Taylor, even though you ended up not being a girl, you got to eat the cake, bro.
Can I hold off? Because I did drink 3/4 of a gallon of chocolate milk before I left my house.
Why you drinking? You gotta ask him.
Because chocolate milk's fucking delicious.
Let's see.
I love milk anyway, but then you throw sugar in it, and then you add the deliciousness of chocolate, and it's just hard to resist.
Football Update says better free quote is Frederick Douglass.
Oh, what about Frederick Douglass?
Better free quote is Frederick Douglass.
Oh,
better free than
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Frederick Douglass.
You gotta ask. He says by the end of the stream you gotta eat it.
Okay.
All right. He dropped $10. That is he just beat.
He dropped $10.
Oh my God, Doberman.
What is you doing, Kristen?
Don't eat the cake. Oh, this is getting serious. Uh-oh.
So Kristen just paid $20 for me to not eat the cake.
$20 Canadian, which what? If seven, so that's like $14, right?
Be $14.42.
So about $14.50. Oh my God. Doberman making it. This is making it interesting in here. El Barto says less of a budget for NASA and more for the military. Taylor for Congress.
I don't know why we can't just make NASA part of the military.
Yeah. Horror Cinema says, I'd be better free from this hippie talking about politics. Oh my God. What's good says,
I mean, you can always exit the stream.
Would you shave your long hair for $100?
No. It took me
that's
too much time.
That's kind of a staple.
Too much effort. $100 would get me like 7 months worth of, like 4.5 months worth of hair product though.
J. Paul Lacey, that's true. J. Paul Lacey says, would you bring back the Bracero program? Do you know Bracero?
I'm not familiar with that.
That's a good question, maybe. Let's see. Football Update says, by the end of stream, K. Doberman with the $20 Canadian donation. Football Update says, who let the dog in the chat? Football Update says, I'm going to go broke. Hey, I did not expect that at all, man. Because normally we get Football Updates is like the only guy throwing donations, and occasionally we'll get like one person will drop $1 or something. But with Doberman, she's officially donated $21 to the stream today, so she is helping me out a lot. And it sounds like Football Updates is feeling challenged, which I guess is good for me.
Yeah,
but I mean, once again, guys, no one has to donate, but I super appreciate it, and it makes a really good chat. I like it. So, number 2. What are you running as? And what are you running for?
I'm running as an independent for Utah's 1st congressional district. And so that would include Brigham City, Vernal, Ogden, Layton, everything north of Layton, and it even goes down a little bit into, crap, I can't remember. But around Layton is the cutoff line.
Your water.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep.
You didn't roofie it, did you?
Before the show.
Okay.
It's probably worn off by now. I think you're good.
Oh, well, I'll drink it so that the effects happen right after the show.
God, Colby's like, God, you guys are only on question 2? So I with your answer to that, I'm curious about if your goal one day is to run as president. I hate to break it to you, but the odds of making it as independent is really not good.
As an independent.
Maybe Utah, maybe, but like president, your odds are.
I think I'll always be able to carry my home state, but I have 2 options.
Okay.
Okay, so option 1, I can pull a Bernie Sanders and declare a party before a presidential campaign and pick a side and then try to run on that party platform. For me, it would probably be as a Republican just because that's just a little bit closer to my overall views than the Democratic Party, but it also depends.
Sure.
So, and things could change in the next 15 to 20 years.
You don't have to listen to me, but I'm just saying, if one day you run, definitely try to choose one. Even if
that's what Danny was telling me.
Even if you are very center, you should declare one, because you're just not going to. People aren't going to look on the ballot under the independents.
But just
because half the people that vote are stupid.
Those are my people you're talking about.
I know, but half of them are dumb. Half of them don't even know what they're voting for, man. Like, if you would have asked, because I was eligible to vote during the Trump and Hillary one. This 2016 election.
Hillary.
Stop. Yeah, Hillary. There we go. I didn't know, like, before Trump got elected, I wasn't into politics at all. But I was able to vote.
Right.
Which means I could have voted for Hillary without even having any sense of what I was voting for. After that happened, I've got actually pretty deep into politics, and I've definitely put myself pretty far right on the spectrum. Besides,
My man.
And this is where it's gonna throw some people off, because like I wouldn't say a conservative, because I'm not very Christian. I'm not a very religious person.
You can be conservative without being Christian.
But that's what I'm saying. I think I'm probably just a pretty far right libertarian.
For example, if you went to like Saudi Arabia, you could consider most of the people in Saudi Arabia to be conservative, even though they're mostly Islamic.
Well, because like for me, like gay marriage, it don't bug me. Like it don't bug me. Personally, like I would never do it. I don't think it's right. Like I don't think it's right. I don't think it's like I don't think anyone should ever push for it. But I'm saying like if somebody on their own did it, it doesn't affect me in a way, is what I'm trying to say. So like that's where I differ from like far right. And then for me also, I don't like weed, legalize it. I don't give a shit. Like I'm actually for it. Like so I'm kind of more libertarian, more like center right, but
okay.
I'm definitely put myself more right. Pretty far actually. Pretty much everything policy wise.
Okay.
I'm pretty right on. But besides, like if you took Christianity out of the right, that's what I am.
Okay.
So that gets like
let's go to the gun store after the show. You know?
Yeah, hey man, I'm down. Number 3, you said you've been in the military. So tell us about your military experience and let people know that. A lot of people like that stuff.
Okay, cool. Well, I was in the Air Force as a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. No, I was in. I was in the Marine Corps. And if you're in the Air Force, don't be offended. I love my Air Force guys, but I was in the Marine Corps as a chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear defense specialist. And so what my job was to train other Marines how to survive those types of warfare. Which is actually an interesting qualification for this year in politics, because not only do we have, North Korea, Iran, and China, all threats to the United States, all nuclear powers, or well, Iran's trying to be.
Trying, yeah.
But they all either are trying or have the capacity to use nuclear force. Chemical weapons are pretty easy to come by. They're pretty easy to make.
Keep going. I'm sorry. I'm just reading some of these comments ahead. Go ahead.
That's not fair. You can't leave me out while I'm explaining.
It's funny, man. Just keep going.
All right. But then also coronavirus. Like,
keep going. Sorry, bro. Fuck. Go. Okay. I'm on you. Go.
Okay.
Keep going. So anyway.
Yeah.
I like the first part about how you had to train them.
Yeah.
But, so how did you get out of it?
Out of what? It's not like a punishment. Are you
still there? Are you still...
Oh, in the Marine Corps?
Yeah.
No. Okay. So when you join the military, you sign a contract, and it's a little bit different for each branch as far as like what your term limit is and stuff like that. But basically for the Marine Corps, you sign a 4-year contract. Unless you are going intelligence or military police, then you get a 5-year contract, just because it's such a long investment for the institution to educate you. I spent almost a year in training, so they probably should have put me on a 5-year contract, really. But then once your 4 years is up, about 3.5 years in, you start looking at whether you want to re-enlist or you want to get out. And then at the time, we were also winding down the war because Obama's policy is to try and pull us out of the Middle East. And so I signed the VERP, which is a voluntary early enlisted release program. And that allowed me to move my EAS, which is end of active service date, back by 2 months. And then I took terminal leave, so I took 2 months of terminal leave. So basically, I got out of the Marine Corps 4 months earlier than I would have.
Okay.
And then you have 4 years of inactive reserve time, which I had 3.5, because when you join the Marine Corps, you go into the Poolee program first, and that counts as inactive reserve as well. So I spent 6 months there, and then I had 3.
Oh, that's complicated, man.
Yeah, that's not that bad. But basically, what that means is that if we go back to war within that 4 years after you get out, then they can recall you. And that used to happen a lot right after 9/11. People were getting recalled all the time. But then, recalls don't really happen anymore.
So is that something you can go back to, or would you want to, or are you kind of after that you've done it and now you kind of focusing more on this Congress stuff, government?
I'm more focused on that, but I wouldn't be totally opposed to going back. I really miss it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get nostalgia and stuff, and then you miss the people you were with. And
a lot of people like to hear and learn about that type of stuff, especially when it comes to voting.
Mm-hmm.
The government, I mean, there's people that, hey man, this guy was in the military, I already like him,
Right.
So I definitely
But just because I was in the military, like, you shouldn't take that as like
yeah,
a green
yeah.
pass.
I'm just saying
I could be a total douchebag, Like,
yeah. So I'll read these comments real quick, okay? Because these got me going. Okay, so let's see. God of Destruction Broly says, "Is Taylor Jesus?" And I said, "Yes, he is." Everyone else saying is yes, yes, you are. Oh my God.
This Doberman.
Just a second. Let's see. Horror Cinema says this Doberman seems to have a big crush on Taylor. Is he endorsing bestiality in his campaign?
No, dogs are just very loyal and intelligent animals, unlike you.
Oh, God, okay. Alfred Hitchdick says Taylor was late because he rode a donkey over to your house and couldn't find his sandals. That's the one that
I wore steel-toed boots instead. Like, yes, I left my fucking sandals at home in this cold-ass weather.
Bro, that one had me that's why I couldn't, because I swear to God I was trying to focus on you and give you that respect, but when I read that, I was like, it's because he rode a donkey.
By the way, it was a mule.
Horror Cinema says Moses called and he wants the 10 Commandments back.
No, they're pending review.
Football Update says, sorry if I'm quiet, I'm checking my offshore accounts to see if I can out-donate Christina. And then Alfred Hitchdick says, for once, I see a veteran I don't want to thank for their service. Bro, I've had enough, man. I've had enough. Oh, my God. Well, sorry, man.
It's okay.
Oh, God. Okay, this is what I was talking about. J. Paul Lacey with the $25 donation.
Oh, shit.
Saying this is my only time I'm doing this, being as that I'm broke, but eat the cake, Taylor.
Uh-oh.
Dude, I'm making bank on this stream. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Some of this is going to go towards you, man. Okay?
Oh, no, keep it.
Oh, my God. You got to eat that cake, bro.
I don't know. We got to wait for a rebuttal from Kristen.
Dude, the biggest is Football Updates is still seeing if he can out-donate. So it's like... Wow, you guys.
Checking his offshore accounts.
Really, though, I just want to be honest with you guys. Thank you so much. Like that, and you should know, too, the struggles of YouTube. Mm-hmm. So when you see a donation like that, that's like a huge, that's like...
This isn't your only source of revenue, is it?
No, I get video revenue, but that $25 is like the equivalent of 10 videos.
I meant you're employed.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah.
I was like, you're not living off of your 2,000 subscribers.
When it comes to YouTube, for me to make $25 in views, I would need a lot of freaking views. Mm-hmm. A lot of views, a crazy. Do you have a rough number? Probably around 50,000.
Holy shit.
Just for $25. So when he drops something like that, that's huge to me. That's literally having a viral video in the same sense. So that means a lot to me, man. J. Paul Lace says, if Dayton didn't have a job, I wouldn't donate. Hey, well,
that's good. You wouldn't deserve it.
I agree. Wow, you guys, this chat's...
One thing he'd donate is his time for you to go put in some resumes.
Yeah, dude, this chat is awesome on all fronts. It's hilarious. Mm-hmm. We got some decent conversation, money coming in. I love you guys, seriously. K. Doberman says, what's $26 in Canadian? 26 US dollars to Canadian?
I'm a Marine, not a mathematician.
Let's see.
You use Google?
Shut up. What do you use? Firefox?
Well, I prefer Bing, but Google's
So if we need 26 US dollars, right? That's what they're looking for?
Yeah.
26 is 3607 Canadian. Bro, I swear to God, if they pop that, man. Football says, this puppy is a high roller. Is she rich or something? Is she doing real good in her
No, she's not. I'm actually a little concerned, Kristen. I'm not trying to put you on the spot or anything.
I love Kristen. Kristen's I love
Kristen, too.
I mean, Football Updates is my guy, because he does this constantly.
Kristen's my guy.
Kristen is pretty awesome. J. Paul coming in with, I've never had that big of a donation ever, and I've been a lot bigger than this, channel views and stuff. So this is awesome for me.
Kristen, if you need a refund, I got you, and it's not coming out of you either.
Hey.
So, yeah.
Okay, man.
But that might be
means a lot to
biased
me, bro.
because I could be like
She could drop
funding my
$100.
own, not eating the cake.
Or if she knows you're refunding, she'll just drop $100 and then you got to pay her back $100.
So I guess that's some balance there because.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Wait, Kaylin the God says she's on a diet while eating cake and donuts every stream. Oh, says he's on a diet while eating cake and donuts. Kaylin the God. So this is a new troll. A new troll has found their way to my land.
Welcome.
Kaylin the God, thank you. I already finished my cake, but I mean, I could eat more. K. Doberman with a $26 donation saying, shh, don't eat the cake.
Yes, ma'am.
Horror Cinema says you are perfect embodiment of someone I'd expect to use Bing.
So superior to you.
Oh, wow. Colby says, do you believe in constitutional carry?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's actually the question after my next question. Well, when
good.
it comes to that part of it.
So for those of you who don't know what constitutional carry is, it's basically the concept that the Constitution guarantees your right to have a firearm no matter what, and that you can concealed carry without a permit, and that the permit is unconstitutional. I support that. In Utah, we're actually working on getting that right now. I don't really follow it that much because I already have my concealed carry permit. But there are a lot of people in Utah pushing for constitutional carry.
See, I'm 100% for it too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Let's see. Number 4, before we get into that kind of aspect, what can you offer voters? What like for Utah? Let's focus specifically Utah.
Well, you know what? If I was...
If you were Congress.
Oh, what's his face? What was that guy that was... Oh, damn it. What is his fucking head? What is his name?
Who?
His face name. The guy.
Herbert.
He looks like a Herbert, but no, it was his commercials were on YouTube constantly, and he was like, "My advice, particularly to young people." Yes, Mike Bloomberg. If I was Mike Bloomberg, I would just give everybody $1 million instead of wasting it on YouTube ads, and then he would have won automatically.
That's actually true because he spent more money on that than
there are. Yeah, he spent like $500 million. He could have saved half of that and still given every American citizen $1 million. That might wreak havoc on the economy for a minute with massive inflation, but.
Just a second, man.
Yeah.
You just blew my mind.
Keep your hat on. I don't need it spilling and getting on the carpet, okay?
That dude has spent way more. Mm-hmm. He could have given almost all of us $2 million.
Yep.
Almost $2 million.
I mean, that's just what he spent. He probably has more in the bank as reserves.
But think about, he spent all that when he could have literally just completely flipped the country around.
But I don't...
You don't think he'd
particularly...
be good?
No, I mean, that's...
Would inflation happen if that happened? Or would that, since it's not like a service, it's just money given, would inflation not happen?
Right, so inflation would still happen because since everybody is now on an equal playing field with money, everybody's going to spend that money just kind of frivolously, and that's going to drive prices up. And so you would end up with, hey,
gotcha.
I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to be disrespectful on your show.
No, you're good, man.
But no, yeah, so if everybody had a shitload of money and they were spending it, then that would drive prices up. And so basically, it wouldn't be unheard of to have like $100,000 cake. Like,
that's crazy.
But then I think things would settle down, but no country has ever really gone through that. I mean, Zimbabwe might be an example. They tried to print their debt away. And so it ended up getting to the point where people had wheelbarrows full of cash, like Zimbabwean cash. And taking it to the grocery store and like just dropping off a wheelbarrow of money to carry home a loaf of bread. What? Oh.
Nothing, man. People are trying to Mike Bloomberg me right now. Kaylin says, not a new troll. I got like 200 subs. Kaylin says, I've watched your channel for a while now. Thank you, Kaylin. It means a lot to me. Horse Cinema says, Kaylin, it's nice to know you haven't had friends for a long time. Darren says, I'm back, boys. Shout out to Darren. J. Paul Lacey, I'm outbidding you by 51 Canadian cents. Eat the cake. I literally am great at being broke, and I will starve out of principle. Taylor, eat the cake.
Oh, we gotta wait for rebuttal now. We can't just.
Darren says, do you support LGBTQ?
LGBTQ. Well, first of all, I like to call it the Golbat community because calling it Golbat is more. First of all, it's Pokemon, so it makes sense. But it's also more inclusive. You have gay, omni, lesbian, bisexual, asexual, and transgender. But no, I don't support them at all. Just kidding. I got it because that one guy that was like editing you to look racist. Yeah, they're gonna just
That's what they do, man. It's bad.
Yeah. I'm bisexual myself, so like obviously there's some support that comes with the territory, but at the same time, I support gay marriage, and if you're transgender, that's fine, you know, be you, but at the same time, I do think that is a mental illness. Are you okay?
No.
What?
You're bisexual?
You didn't know that?
No.
He's like, get the fuck out of my house! Yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I literally didn't know that.
Everybody knows that.
Bro, people keep fucking with me on my stream. You're not fucking with me, right?
No.
Okay, then I won't have to judge you for it. Because so Ish was on my stream one time, and he was talking how he went to New York, and he went to a gay bar, and then he went to a tranny bar, like, immediately after it. And I was like, bro, are you gay? And he was like, fucking with me. So now when you were saying that, I'm like, are you like, is everyone just messing with me?
No, my preference by and large is women.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer women. But every once in a while, I'll see a guy and I'm like, give me some of that.
Bruh.
I'm just kidding. I don't do that. But like, you know, there's just some guys that are pretty hot, you know?
All right. Well, man, breaking news for me. Maybe not to the world, but to me. Darren's football updates. The cake thing has generated a lot of revenue. Yes, it has. Kay Doberman says, sorry, Taylor, you got to do it. She ain't one open it. That's what she's saying.
Well, hang on. Let me Venmo her some money real quick.
J. Paul Lacey is literally going broke to try to get you to eat. Just eat the cake, Taylor. This is a tradition.
I can't tell which letter of the LGBTQ he is.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I'm definitely not the T. Definitely not Q. I'm the B. I already said that, but yeah.
Colb says, oh my God, Horror Cinema drops the fucking ether on everyone. Facts, dude. Like I said, he'll roast anyone but me. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Football updates. Wow, this man actually does like cake. Bro, you gotta eat the fucking cake.
Well, can I wait till they
No, you don't have a goddamn choice anymore.
Really?
At least take a bite, have a sip of water, and then you can finish the rest later.
Okay.
But you gotta have a bite right now.
All right.
I've had enough. I'm standing up for my people, okay?
Okay.
Just like
wait, hang on.
Just like you would stay. Oh my God.
Oh.
Who is that?
Fuck you.
Do you know who that is?
That is another friend of mine.
Did she literally drop $30 right now?
I think she did.
I don't even get this cake reference, but I'm feeling like you should not eat it.
Holy shit.
I don't know any of these people, you guys. This is, well, all right. Don't eat the cake.
I won't.
All right. Oh my God.
Tell me twice.
Kaylin says it's 5 seconds long. Darren says, what's with all the donations? This is crazy. Who the F even is this lady? This man has rich friends. Yeah, who are your rich friends, dude? Are they funding your
I don't
campaign?
have rich friends. I just have very loyal friends.
Darren says I'm trending number 29 on YouTube right now.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Kobe says, who the F are these people? Solstice says, you better get Taylor on the show more often, bro. You gotta be like a monthly guest.
I think we could do that.
Especially if shit like this keeps coming in, like we could literally help fund a
How
little
many
bit,
viewers
man.
do you have right now?
I only got 12.
Okay.
But that's about my average. But like we're having these random like people, your guys are coming in and just making my day, man.
I bet.
Wow.
You've got what, 30, 50, 60, 70, almost $100 today.
Yeah, dude. Horror Cinema says, I've never seen this woman in my life. His hair, they must think he's one of them. Wow, guys, 20 likes. By the way, guys, thank you so much for dropping the likes, guys. Remember to smash that like button. So finally on to number 5.
Yes.
Usually I get through these quick.
We didn't even answer the other question.
We're
what can I offer
already an hour
voters?
into this. Oh, you're right.
We're already
number 4.
an hour in?
Yeah,
oh, shit.
Number 4, what can you offer the voters of Utah? I want to keep it more specific since that's what you're running for. So of Utah, what can you offer them?
Well, the biggest thing I have to offer is my experiences as a Marine, like I said. But also my experience as a dairy farmer. I worked on a dairy farm. I'm sure your trolls are going to have a blast with that one.
My dad worked on a dairy farm.
Did he?
Yeah. I like
goats or cows?
Not sure. He was young, man. I wasn't born yet. Keep going, though.
Maybe someday my kids will be in this exact same situation. But they'll be, my dad was a... Yeah, okay, anyway. Yeah, so as a dairy farmer, and I don't know if you've seen this, but a lot of farmers across the country are having to dump milk and throw the food that they've produced away, and they might even have to start calling their animals because the demand for food has dropped so much. because
And
people
they
are staying
can't
in
store
there.
it long enough that it
Yeah,
would stay.
exactly.
Oh wow, that's shitty.
Mm-hmm.
So what can you offer the voters?
Well, I'm just saying, like
experience.
these are things you have to consider.
Yeah.
So my experiences my experiences as a Marine, my intelligence, my knowledge, I guess I should say, as a Marine, my knowledge as a chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear defense specialist. Those are all things that are very important to our national defense. Not really directly important immediately to the individual, but defense is something that people should factor in when they're voting. Not just that, but then there's also the way I think. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I think very unusually compared to most people. And I think that's important because it creates diversity within the thought process of the people who make rules, the people who make laws and deal with issues. If they're all businessmen, then they're all going to have a businessman's approach to solving the problem. And you can't always approach an issue with a businessman's solution. For example, a businessman's solution is probably going to lack empathy, right? But then if everybody's doctors, then you're not going to be factoring costs and the concrete things that you're dealing with. So you have to strike a balance between both of those. And there's a lot of other concepts too that you have to factor in when you think. And so basically what I'm saying is that because of my experiences and my background, I think differently from most people. And that alone is an asset in problem solving.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. We got a lot of the same stuff. So I think I'm always that type of dude. It's like something different will be nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like that. I like that answer.
And like, I don't know, like 3/4 of Congress right now is either businessmen, lawyers, or teachers.
Exactly. And at the end of this, before I have you go, I'll give a little statement on you from me.
Okay.
And to the viewers.
This guy is trash.
That will kind of go. No, it'll kind of go towards what you just said.
Okay.
But back into this. So horror cinema. Wait, Dayton, don't cry. You're still poor. Darren says he's actually running. Yes, he is. Horror cinema. Darren, the only running he has done is from the police. Lucas says, when is the call-in? Dude, I totally forgot. We're doing call-in, so we got to hurry up. We do. We'll be quick on the next ones, okay?
Okay.
Lucas, J. Paulette says, y'all a bunch of dicks. Football Update says, I'm donated out. Taylor has these rich women learning how to connect their cards to YouTube. Horror Cinema says, Taylor, if you leave now, you can reach Bethlehem by sundown.
The sun's already down. I don't know if you've looked out the window.
Lucas McClellan says, I only get one free call from rehab. I need money. All right, guys. Okay, we got to try our hardest to get through these next 5 because we've taken so long, but it's been awesome. So, number 5. I mean, this is kind of hard to go, but real quick, just your stance on the Second Amendment. A lot of people right now, they're trying to put restrictions on gun laws and shit like that. What do you think? Where are you fan on that?
I think you should educate, not regulate. So a responsible society is going to teach how to be safe with firearms, and it's going to be vigilant about who has them. And so what I mean by that is, mental health checks. I'm okay with that. But you don't regulate problems away. If by saying murder's illegal, you do reduce some murder, but you don't reduce all of it. And then when you ban guns, what we see in other parts of the Anglosphere, that's like Britain, Australia, nations like that, where they don't really have guns, gun murder is almost zero. But knife and hammer murder are more frequent. And so the murder rates are roughly the same.
I've seen that, yeah.
So
with that, how would you educate? Like, because I get what you mean, but like, how would you do that?
I think the first thing you need to do is educate the policymakers, right? So people that are in the positions that I'm running for, you have to show them that people, one, can be trusted. But I think that gets into a different issue because I think some people in power want to ban guns and they're not going to be swayed any other way because it doesn't suit their specific agenda. Now, that's not some tinfoil hat stuff. I think that some people just have an idea about how the world should be and they're pursuing that. And to some people, that means banning firearms. But somebody like me who's freedom loving, and I think I don't have anything to hide and I don't have any reason to fear my constituents having guns. And so I'm okay with y'all having guns.
Okay. I like it. Number 6. This is something that, was really big during 2016-17 has kind of not been talked about as much. Even actually 2018 and 2019. So it's still really important, but kind of had a little bit more a couple years ago. But just abortion. What's your thought on abortion?
I was really hoping you wouldn't ask that one.
Uh-oh.
Because I have complicated feelings about abortion.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually planning on doing a video, kind of, but I don't know. It's I don't like it. I think it's weird. And so because I like to approach issues from multiple directions, and one of those is empathy. And so I tried to imagine myself as a woman getting an abortion and how that might feel, like physically, emotionally. And I don't like that. And I've had friends tell me women friends tell me their experiences. Some that support abortion, never needed one. Some that, they're like iffy on the thing, but they've had one and they hated it. But how I personally feel about abortion is less important than how I feel about abortion from an objective standpoint, right? So I do not like abortion. That's facts. But as a family planning tool, accidents happen, right? And you can't push an entire society to rely on abstinence. I think that it's just not going to work.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
So if you allow abortion as a tool for family planning, because for me, everything boils down to the creation of a strong family unit. And it's hard to develop a strong family unit if you want a broken home, parents are separated, single mothers tend to not... Single mothers are funny to you, Dayton? Is that funny to you?
Alfred Head Stick is funny to me. But anyway, keep going.
No, yeah, I know. But it's hard to develop a strong family unit when you're a single mother or when you're trying to raise a kid that you were forced to have. And so for me, if you allow abortion...
So are you for Planned Parenthood then?
Planned Parenthood's an institution that I don't know much about, but I do know that they do offer free STD testing. That's an important service.
I agree.
They offer condoms. I don't know much about that because I haven't really used that because I haven't needed to. But from a family planning standpoint, those things are also really important. But if people are burdened with an unplanned child early on, it's harder for them to have more children later.
So let me say this, okay? A policy comes in banning abortion nationwide. Are you agreeing with it or no? Unless of cases of incest, rape, and threat to the mother and life threatening. If that came across and you had to decide if you want to sign for it or not, what would you do?
Well, so for me, I think with the way I view abortion objectively, I think it's very easy for people who need one to get one early term.
I agree.
So first
100%.
trimester, maybe second trimester, plenty of time to make a decision and to realize. Now, obviously, there are very rare cases of women who don't even know they're pregnant until they give birth. Very rare, but it can happen. It has happened before. But if that was the law and it was like very early, you can't have an abortion unless it's very early. I could see problems with that, but I would also be okay with it.
So you ban late-term abortion.
I would be okay with banning late-term abortion.
But maybe not abortion in general?
Right.
Okay. That's understandable. Okay. Number 7, stance on socialized healthcare. Make it quick. Let's just...
Okay. Yes. Free mental health care for everybody. Free health care for children up to the age of 18, maybe 20.
So free mental health care for anybody?
For everybody.
Free health care for
actual health care
children.
for kids, because kids are dumb.
That's not bad. How come that hasn't been talked about?
Well,
it's
because everybody's ham-fisted about issues. It's black and white. There's no compromise, and that's another thing that I have to offer my voters is compromise. I think free healthcare for people up to the age of 20 or 18 is I'm seeing that. I think healthcare for them is, but not necessarily everybody else that's socialized, is a good compromise.
I agree. Okay, let me, real quick, I'm going to go, let's read these comments.
Okay.
Before we get into number 9 and 10, and then we can have our final talks.
Y'all's a bunch of dick dicks.
So let's see, Taylor Bethlehem by sundown. Colby says, thoughts on the NRA? I personally am not a fan.
I don't care about the NRA either way. I feel about them kind of the way I do Planned Parenthood, except the NRA doesn't provide free STD testing, so in that way they're less useful. But I don't know. It's just a gun club. That's all it is. They do lobby, and that's an important thing. But at the same time, I feel like policymakers should make policy based on educated decisions, not lobbyists.
Okay. Alfred Hitchcock says Taylor has definitely curb stomped a few babies.
Holy shit!
Horace Sidman says, I don't know, Taylor. You look like you have done a good job of staying abstinent. Lucas says, don't vote for Taylor. He's going to take away my drugs. It's called a prom night dumpster baby. Watch Family Guy. And then J. Paul Lacey, somehow out of anywhere, with a $32 donation, says, I am an essential utilities worker. All I want for you to do is eat the cake. Eat the cake, Taylor. I literally have 10 pounds of frozen meat that I will live off of for the next week and a half. I want to, oh my God, man. I just want to know, is this the real J. Paul Lacey, though? Like, because... Isn't there a way that you can take back donations or like bounce, like the donations can bounce after donating or no?
I can't remember. Sure. I mean, well, because it's electronic. So from what I understand,
because like I just hope it's not a troll.
Well, because if he's paying through YouTube, YouTube should probe his account to make sure that he has the funds to offer. And then there might be a certain timeline where he can cancel it, but I don't think it's...
I'm sorry, but it's looking like you gotta eat the cake again.
Well, hang on. We gotta wait because there's this back and forth.
Oh, my God. Horace Cinema says, if Jason Momoa had a D-list version of himself, it would be Taylor Lee. Dayton, don't get happy. You're still 28 living with your mom. I'm not 28. Alfred says, you've got this man gnawing on raw meat in his living room. Eat the cake for God's sake. Lucas says, Dayton, all these will be refunded. Don't be happy. So that's what I was thinking. Alfred Hitchcock, don't cry. You're still a loser. Just a little bit more rich. J. Paul Lacey says, it won't bounce. It won't bounce. I had to add more money from my savings. Bro, you got to eat the cake now.
What if somebody else has to add money from their savings to make me not eat the cake?
What, you have a friend again? Another rich girl that's going to jump in? Donate $35.
I don't know why it's all women that followed me here, but
yeah, that's funny. Women are all after you, man.
Maybe.
Well, then we'll get through the questions, okay?
Okay.
So we'll get through the questions, and if that's still our oh God, Brandy Gannon says, hold up.
Uh-oh.
Just eat the cake. It looks like you do a lot either way. You best not. J. Paul's like, you better not. Oh God. Hey, man. So I'll read these questions, and then we'll see how this goes after that, okay?
Okay.
Number 9. We have 3 questions. Dude, we're taking forever. 8. Stance on climate change. Is it real, and is it man-made if you think it's, like, real?
First of all, let me just say that I love summer.
Okay.
And if I had summer all year round, I don't think that'd be such a bad thing.
Okay.
Personally. Global climate change is real. There is a man-made influence on it, but I don't think that we're the primary factor. That's debatable, right? But we're definitely not the only factor.
Yeah, for sure.
And I actually have a theory. Would you like to hear my theory?
If it's quick.
Maybe.
Okay, go.
Okay, so when you look at records for how we measure temperature change, those temperatures are usually recorded within cities. Mm-hmm. Cities have a lot of cement and they have a lot of buildings which absorb heat and they hold heat. Not only that, but there's also a lot of cars. So if you were to measure those same temperature trends outside of cities, like deep into the woods, then you'd probably notice a much smaller upward trend of the temperature. Not only that, but there's also the fact that tons and tons of studies have shown the negative side effects of climate change, which climate change is inevitable, but there's also tons and tons of studies showing the positive effects. There are many species that are adapting to climate change. There's some species that have shown, like there's a species of plankton in the Atlantic Ocean that has shown its ability to adapt to ocean acidification by carbon dioxide within 50 generations. And a lot of plankton species go through one generation every 24 hours. So at the bottom of the ecosystems of the world, adaptation to climate change is something that can happen very quickly. I also read a study where somebody built greenhouses and they had different controls for 10 different species in the Amazon, 10 different species of trees. And at slightly higher temperatures, all the trees grew better. And then at even higher temperatures, it was like 3 of the 10 species grew a little bit slower. 1 species died, and then the other species continued to grow faster. So 6 out of 10 tree species from this study were growing faster in warmer temperatures. And it makes sense when you look at the biology of plants that warmer temperatures and higher carbon dioxide leads to more growth. And there's also a study done by NASA that the Earth is greener now than at any other time in human history. So there are a lot of benefits to climate change.
So basically, if I can understand that, you think, yes, it is real. You think it's partial because of man, which it kind of has to be, but you don't think man is like the primary reason.
I think being primary is debatable. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't.
Okay.
But we're definitely not the only factor.
We're contributing, that's what you're trying to say. But you're also saying on top of that it might not be a bad thing. And that you wouldn't, so would you put any would you try to save the environment because all this global warming, let's get rid of cars with high emissions and shit, would you do that, or would you not care?
No.
Okay.
If you look at the causes of the current mass extinction, there's the number one cause is overhunting. Okay. If you get rid of overhunting, then that's like 40% of the cause of the current mass extinction gone. Actually, excuse me, no, it's habitat destruction. And then it's climate change, and then it's overhunting. Okay. So if you get rid of habitat destruction, so you stop human encroachment and you build your cities up and down instead of out, then you're not depleting the genetic resources of any species. You see what I'm saying? So if you decide to mow down all the bamboo forests in China, then there's no more homes for the panda, right? But if you stop building there and you build somewhere else, like in the Gobi Desert, for example, just as an example, then you're not encroaching on the bamboo forest anymore. So you're not harming the bamboo and you're not harming the territory of the pandas, and therefore the pandas don't become endangered.
Okay.
Not that I give a shit about pandas because I think they're useless. They're adorable, but they're useless. They're very hard to breed. They don't really like sex that much, and the females are only in heat for 2 days out of the year.
Man, I'm going to tell you something, man. And I mean this in a great way, a good way. But, about anything about everything about anything. It feels like every question I've asked you've had, a 30-minute response.
I'm sorry.
You know everything. Where did you learn? Just studying? You just at home just studying, reading books and shit? Or what? What is...
Yeah,
just the reason for that?
Growing up, I just... love knowledge, right? And so I grew up watching Discovery Channel instead of MTV. I got made fun of a lot for that, by the way, but it was worth it now.
All right.
I just love knowledge. I love information, and if it's appealing to me, it's very easy for me to learn it and for it to stick. So yeah.
Okay. Well, we got a couple more questions, but we got a lot of chat. So J. Paul Lacey says you best not. Football Big says, Brandy, what's your Insta? I need a sugar mommy. Lucas says, Brandy is fine, I can't lie. Big Daddy's daddy comes in and says, cow farts is causing it. Lucas, Brandy put that cake on me. Football Update says, just remember, Dayton, I'm the loyal wife who holds you down each week. These girls are the mistress you're cheating on with that that flies in one day on the weekend. I'm holding it down week to week. Pull up next week, Brandy. You don't want this smoke. Kay Doberman says, shh, he got a sugar mama now. Horace Inma says, Taylor isn't going to get rid of high emission cars because he lives in his van. Lucas, I bet football is a 40-year-old man who likes kids. Wow. Football. And then he says, pandas fart too. Lucas says, I hate fake Lucas. Fake Lucas alert. Lucas says, no one cares about the questions. Just skip them. Hey, this is also supposed to be educational. I got 2 more questions. We're so close to being done.
Real quick, I just want to say, cows are carbon neutral, so their farts don't actually contribute to climate change. Because hell? So their farts are made out of methane.
Okay, yeah.
But that methane comes from the decomposition of plant material in their stomachs. But that plant material came from carbon dioxide in the air that the plants absorbed.
Okay.
So it's...
That's true.
Yeah. Cows are just carbon neutral.
Let's see. Colby says, this might be my favorite stream. Everyone is hilarious. Lucas says, I don't know who is doing this, but I did not say anything. Please stop harassing me. You're making me look bad. Lucas, don't worry, man. I know these fake Lucases apart from you. I know which ones are you, which ones aren't, man. You've always been my great supporter, man. I know you wouldn't say stuff like that. So don't think that I have any, if I think you're a troll or not. I know who you are, Lucas. Football Update says, a $5 donation says, for Brandy to be on the show and to pull up next week with donations. I started this cake. It's true, he did start the cake. So, don't worry, Football Updates. I'm still loyal to you, man. I'm still loyal to you. Solstice says, this stream has been great for sure. Absolutely. Okay, 2 questions.
Okay.
This one might be kind of a weirder one, but what do you think is the best indication of economic health?
What the fuck?
For example, like the stock market, is that what we should go off of? Should it be unemployment rate? Should it be income? Should it be, like, what do you think is the best determination? Like, what shows that a country's doing good?
That's kind of a hard question.
It is a hard question.
I don't think there is one.
Because like
indicator.
Andrew Yang, do you know who Andrew Yang is?
Yeah.
He tried to turn that like around. Like, it shouldn't be valued as how much money we're making, but of how happy the people are. So like, which one do you think, like, oh, we're the biggest, strongest military and that makes us the best? Or, oh, we're rich here, or we have the best stock market, our businesses are thriving, or, oh, our people are happy. Like, which one of those do you think would be, for you, this is just you personally, not what everyone else thinks, but just for you, like, what do you think is the biggest indicator on if your economy is healthy?
If I had to choose one thing, I think I would choose GDP. So gross domestic product, and that's an annual figure. But when you look at the GDP, that's a breakdown of everything else in the economy. So that's the harvesting of resources, that's the production of commodities, and that's the sale of those commodities. And so the rotation of money through those processes is what creates your GDP. And I think that would be the best indicator of a healthy market. But like, unemployment has something to say. The stock market has something to say. But the stock market, you got to be careful with that, because what companies are valued at is not what they're actually valued at. You know, when Delta Airlines stocks dropped down to almost $10 a share, that's not because the company lost that much value or productivity. It's because the investors thought that it lost that much. And so they started selling, and then when you sell, then the stock begins to lose value. That's all that means. So when you look at the stock market and you see it in decline, you have to take that with a grain of salt and realize that that may not be a true reflection of how the rest of the economy is operating.
Okay, so GDP. That's your answer.
That would be my answer. But I'm not an economist, right? This is a really thin level of education on economy that I have.
So we got one last question.
Okay.
We'll go to the comments first.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the last question, because I want to keep everybody involved. Solstice says, this stream has been great for sure. Lucas says, I will send you weed. El Barto says, damn, guys, leave Lucas alone. And he says, I am Lucas. And then my dad says, low blood pressure or something. Horace Cinema says, Taylor, admit it. You know so much about cows because you were born in a manger.
I don't know what a manger is.
Like Jesus, bro. Born in a manger.
I don't.
Oh, wow.
We've discovered something that I apparently don't know.
Lucas McClellan says, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Now I'm going to rest. Oh, my God.
Oh, my
She
God.
said eat, though.
What the fuck?
Anyway, just a second. Jesus doesn't care about the economy. Colby says, I feel like Horror Cinema could battle rap extremely successful. He can insult people on the spot extremely well. That's why Horror Cinema is one of my favorite people on the stream, period. I love him. And then Brandy Gannon coming in with the $35 donation to make my day/week/life this much better, to get Taylor to eat the damn cake. Look, hey, I'm talking to Football Updates, man. It looks like you converted her to love and share in the blessing of cake that our channel gives. So you must eat the cake. You got no choice, man.
I've got no choice.
Yep, you have no choice. Zero choice.
Well, how about...
No, this isn't America when you're in my room.
Oh, shit!
There's no freedom in here.
I'm pretty fucking sure.
This is private property. I'll tie you down in here. No one will know.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, you're on camera, so.
That's true. My dad said, I said low blood pressure is a sign of a good economy. Papa Dad says, oh, Brandy.
Don't eat the cake.
Bro, it's 20 cash. This is 35.
No, I'll eat the cake. I wasn't gonna do
He's
that.
going to give me cash. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. K. Doberman says, wait.
Uh-oh.
People are making me happy, man.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Football.
Is this your best stream ever?
Football updates. Money-wise, absolutely. We'll have to see the views and the subs and everything at the end, but Brandy is about the cake life. Toss your Insta up in that chat, Brandy. Brandy's one of my favorites, too. But football updates, I'm always loyal to you. That rhymed. Lukey says, why doesn't he want the cake? He clearly is overweight. Lucas McCullough says, you've got like 120 this stream, maybe more. Dude, I don't know what the number is. We'll find out at the end, but I love you guys so much. Horace Cinema says, don't tie him down. He's bi and will like that.
Just because I'm bi doesn't mean I enjoy getting tied down. What kind of stereotype is that? I do like getting tied down.
Okay, how long? The question.
The two are not related.
Here's the question:
Yes.
how long do I wait for K. Doberman?
Well, let's just continue on, and then they're gonna do what they've been doing.
Okay, so El Barto says Taylor will
So
now
right now
have
it's
to
that
be
I
the
have
guest
to eat
for
the
all
cake.
future. Yeah, El Barto says Taylor will now have to be the guest for all future streams. All right, last question.
Okay.
And this is more relevant to today. Let's say one day you were president, and hypothetically, a huge pandemic hit. Okay.
Okay.
And you needed. So, how would you handle a pandemic, and then more specifically, oh my fucking god,
Holy shit.
how much is that? How much is 50 Canadian?
Well, just take 721 times 5, which would be I can't do math. No.
35. So it'd be like 40.
Over 35.
Yeah, over 35. Luke.
Oh, it would be $36.05.
Something like that, but it's a little more than 35. No cake. Lucas says me. Football day says cake, cake, cake. I'm poor, but the fans want it. The fans want it. Okay. So,
Yeah, but some fans don't, and they've paid for that. So
but
are you
these are
gonna fork up some of your fucking
Here's only
meat
my
money?
minus the Doberman. Brandy says that's cute. Okay. So if there's a pandemic, so if you were Trump right now, basically, how would you handle it? Do you think he's doing a good job, a bad job? And then how would you restart the economy from this?
That's an interesting question. So the main goal of our current quarantine situation is to slow the curve
spread,
down,
yeah.
right? But there's a difference between reducing deaths and spreading them out.
Okay.
So what I would do is I would shut down the borders. There'd be no external travel. You could still bring in goods from other countries, but no outside travel. And then what I would do is I would put, I don't know how many, I would talk to other experts, obviously, but I would shut down maybe 40 states.
40 states?
With strict quarantine. Or no, let's say 30 states strict quarantine, 10 states light quarantine, and then 10 states very light quarantine. And so the point of that, what we could do even is instead of doing it with states, you do cities within states and put each state in charge of its own cities. So some cities are on stronger lockdown than others. And what you're doing when you do that is you're keeping some hospitals open and vacant, but then you're also allowing the economy in other cities to continue to function. But in order for the economy to function in this city, you have to allow the disease to spread. But you're slowing the spread still by having other cities shut down.
Okay.
And then by the time this city, let's say it's Ogden and Layton, right? So we shut down Ogden and we keep Layton going. So Layton's economy is still going, but people are still getting sick. So those people go to the hospitals in Ogden.
Okay.
And then eventually everybody in Layton will have caught the disease, or at this point will have a vaccine. Okay.
Okay.
And then you can switch the two cities. So now we shut down Ogden, open up Layton, or whichever the opposite was.
Okay.
And then people from Ogden start going to the Layton hospitals. And then the people in Ogden will eventually, because once you catch it and then your immune system fights it off, you shouldn't get it again, at least for a while. Now, that's with barring the exception that maybe your body forgets or that the disease mutates, and now you have basically an offshoot of COVID-19, for example, or that's how you get all the numbers with H1N1, for example. All those numbers are different iterations of the same disease. And so that's one way I would approach it. I would get a panel of experts. And this is one thing that I would love to do as far as policy making goes, is get a panel of experts from the field, from diverse thought processes and backgrounds, and then pitch all of my plans to them, and then have them discuss and give me their feedback, and then make a decision from there.
Do you think that would be something you could actually do though? Like,
if I was Trump, hell yeah.
Well, I'm saying, you think Trump could have done that? Like, you think he had the power to do that? Okay.
He absolutely has the power to throw together a panel, and then he also has the power and sway, or he has the power to sway local governments and smaller governments and say, hey, you guys need to be on board with us. The CDC is saying this. We've got to do this. And I need you to implement this in half your state, and then the other half of the state, we need to keep running because people have to pay their bills. They got to feed their kids. Yeah. And so you have to try and balance all of that shit in one problem. And so you have to have a fluid solution.
Then you would ban travel from states then, too, right?
Not necessarily. Interstate travel should still be fine, especially if it's like within clusters. So like Utah to Idaho, there's a lot of travel there, right? Nevada to California, there's a lot of travel there. So you have to allow that travel to continue if you want the economy to stay healthy.
Okay. You got an answer, man. That was a good answer, I can tell you that much. All right, man. So here's what's going to happen. Real quick. Let's go up, read the comments. Eat the cake. I'm poor. The fans want it. Minus the Doberman. Brandy says that's cute. Lucas says tell him to just take a bite. Lucas says Brandy probably gets all her money from OnlyFans. The Big Daddy said add up the totals for eating the cake and not eating the cake. Whichever is highest is what happens. Only fair way to do it. I think that's a good way to do it. El Barto says real Lucas wouldn't say those things. Yeah, El Barto... maybe message me privately so I can tell you which one he is, because I don't want the troll to like switch and like try to, because like right now I can tell which Lucas is the real Lucas. So if you want to message me, I can tell you how you can tell. Football says I'm with Brandy now. She's on Team Cake. Hey, Lucas, I've changed. Longest stream ever. Let's get it. Probably not going to do a 3-hour stream, I can tell you that. Lucas says, I need a hit badly. K. Dover says, come to the north. It's legal here, Lucas. Horse Cinema says, I thought you were posting your weights, but it's just the phone number. Damn! Bob says, Taylor, I know you were the OG Cake, but that's when I thought you were a female. Tell your friend Brandy to hit me up. My card got declined when I tried to donate $38. I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sorry, Jake Paul. I'm sorry, man. Thank you so much. So, guys, that phone number that I posted into the stream, it is 385-777-7365.
It's a lot of sevens.
So just 777-7777 and then 365, like the amount of days in the year.
369.
385. Stop.
Wait a second to me.
Okay, so 385-777-7365. That is the phone number to call in. If anybody wants to call in, now is the time. We'll only be doing this for a few minutes because I'm sure Taylor's got to get home.
I mean, I have the day off tomorrow, but I do normally wake up at like 5, so.
Yeah, okay.
The fatigue's starting to hit, but that's okay.
Joe Biden commented, I can't find my phone. All right, guys.
Well, Joe Biden, there's a lot of things you can't find.
The phone is open now, so go ahead, give it a call. Here we go. We got our first caller from an unknown number. Let's put it on speaker real quick. Hello, you are on the show. What? I think he's just saying the N-word really quietly.
I don't know. It sounds like a pocket dial almost.
Yeah, I was like, listen.
Oh, they're just laughing. That's all that is. It's
like,
just little giggles.
I think that was a woman, man. That was too high pitch for a guy. Well, that was nobody. Hang it up. I think Brandy said that's cute because she's going to donate again. Football Update says 3-hour stream. Let's get it. We got to beat Ish. So when I was on the stream with Ish, do you remember Ish from work?
No.
He used to work
He
on
was
the
only
job.
one of my best friends. I don't remember him at all.
So you do know him?
Well,
Yeah, I know him. I mean, he wasn't one of my best friends, but I really liked him.
$38 for cake. At this point, though,
You can tell though when the increments start getting
here's
smaller.
the thing, though, is that we've had 3 big donations now for cake, and we've only had 2 big donations for no cake. So right now, it's cake even if a big donation comes in.
How about I give you a private show, buddy?
Me? The hell are you talking about?
You want some cake, boy? I'm gonna give you some cake.
J. Paul's coming in. J. Paul, everyone is thanking Brandy. I love Brandy. Brandy's like, she's my favorite. I love you, Brandy. Thank you for coming on. Football updates. Team Cake. Hey, man, you know what? At this point, you gotta eat the cake.
Well, hang on.
No, man.
Y'all are so
I'm standing up
impatient.
for my people. Okay? I need to do what's right for my normal viewers, not the foreigners.
Your normal view.
Not the illegal immigrant viewers. Wait, I should have said that. Well, all right, let's see who's calling real quick. Maybe it's the same person. We'll find out.
We'll be able to
Hello?
giggle.
Yep, see? See, I told you that's what it was, dude. It's just,
So they were giggling last time because they said that. Oh, you sounded like the guy from Scream. Like
yeah, he just called in just saying the N-word over and over and over.
Except instead of calling to threaten your life, he's just gonna call and ominously spit racial slurs at you and then giggle.
J. Paul says, thank you, Brandy. El Barto says, you know Brandy personally?
I do.
Cool. See, I like Brandy. A lot. I love you. Football updates is my guy, though. Just saying. But, Taylor, you gotta eat the damn cake.
Well, I was,
Taylor, you gotta eat the cake.
thinking that we might get some more phone calls.
I'm standing up, dude. I'm standing up.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sitting down, but I'm standing up for my
All
guy,
right.
my people.
All right.
And this better be glorious when you do it. I got you guys.
Well, I mean, how can it be
love
glorious?
you.
It's like
Just like, I don't know.
Eating
try it to make it nice.
oh, you want nice?
Oh my God, that's not real.
Uh-oh. Go fuck yourself, Dayton.
That can't be real, dude.
Obviously it is. I don't know.
You gotta message your...
Oh, and it's not a secret number either.
So this one might actually be legit. Let's see. Hello?
You're on the show.
Hey, this is J. Paul Lacey from the chat. I want to tell Kay Doberman, stop it with the money. This isn't cool.
Dude, I don't know how they can just drop 100 Canadian dollars on me like that. I mean, this is just a little stream.
Yeah, I got to say, though, man. I got to just say, killer chat so far. We're killing it, though.
Yeah, for real. I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Hey, J. Paul, I got a question for you.
I'm hitting your way up.
Do it, man. I'd love to have you.
Oh, man.
Taylor says he got a question for you. Do you got a minute? Oh,
I think the app's lagging.
he ran. Yeah, it's way laggy. Maybe he'll call back, or we can just ask her here. But
Okay.
what was your question?
My
I'm sure he's
question
still
for you,
watching.
J. Paul, is what was it like during the last season of Jersey Shore?
That's Canadian money, hoser. No, $100 Canadian. What did we figure that out to be? Like $70?
Yeah, $71.21 or something.
Lucas says Dayton's making more money this hour and a half than his actual job. No, not quite, guys. I'm not that poor. Oh, let's go. So we got my guy. What's up?
Hey,
What's up?
this is the moderator.
Yeah, this is Colby, our mod.
What's going on, Kobe?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't know. I'm bored, and I've never done this before, so I just want to call. What's up?
For everybody watching football updates specifically, the guy on the phone right now is Colby from chat.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
How you doing, Colb?
I'm doing good. I'm a big fan of your channel and this chat. It's pretty great. So, yeah. That's it.
No, dude, for real though, like this chat is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I saw your comment earlier. You're saying this is probably your favorite chat. I might agree. This might have been my favorite chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's good to have you call, Colb. Is there anything you want to ask Taylor while you're on the phone, or?
You're gonna think of a million questions as soon as you hang up.
Qualify how to in basic. Is it 500?
What does it take to qualify in basic or something like that? What did he say? What did you say, Colb? Sorry, we're lagging, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, no. What distance do you qualify for shooting in basic? Did they make you shoot out to 500, or did they change it?
When I was in basic, so at the rifle range, we had to shoot, if I remember correctly, the maximum score was 325.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
325, that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not, that's it. Like, each shot isn't worth very many points, so, like, you have to...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did that answer your question, Colb?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, it's good to have you on the show,
Okay,
Colb. We got to hang out soon,
yeah,
bro.
What's up?
We got to hang out soon, man. I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, for sure. Just let me know.
All right, well, I'll see you next week for sure.
All right.
On the chat.
Love the chat.
All right, man.
Hey,
I'll
thanks
see
for
ya.
calling in.
See you, bye.
Bye. Yeah, there's definitely a lag going through. Kind of overlapping our
Oh,
talk.
yeah. Any sort of, like, third-party app you use is almost always shit.
All right, new caller. Let's find out who this one is. Hello? You were on the show.
I'm just waiting for like more ominous racial slurs or like.
Yeah, I know. Hello.
Speak.
Nothing. All right, thank you for
They're
calling.
killing our momentum.
I think whoever that person was had called like 3 times in the middle of Colb's
Oh, okay.
conversation. And now he just, I don't know. We'll find out. Well, let's go back to the check. No way, eh? That's Canadian money, hoser. Dayton's making more money in this. Okay, Cole. We're almost 2 hours in. So I mean, like, you know what's funny? My streams, they're generally just. I try to get them an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
I've only had one stream that went an hour long.
The rest of them
Every
fell
stream
short?
always go over an hour.
Oh, over. Okay.
2 to 3 hours almost every time. Like the chat is too popping. It's too much.
Right.
Too much going on. Like one time, like I was literally like 2 hours in, and there was like 20 people watching, and I was like, I can't leave this chat with 20 people. So it was like, lately, man, the chats have been going crazy. But
Well, that's good. Like, it means that people are liking your content.
It looks like the chat right now has slowed down. Colb said, yes, sir.
They're not
All right, let's see who's calling. Oh, they hung up.
commenting as much anymore. Oh, still more than anyone else USD has donated. That's true.
That's facts. And I feel like the people that you know aren't the type to donate and take away. Maybe not. Do you think they would?
I don't know.
You
I'm
think
just
they might?
kidding. I'm just kidding. I think
Because I know I've had donations in the past that they bounce. You know what I mean? Like they go through and say, take that back. And I think
if any donations that my people gave you bounce, I will cover it.
Really?
That they've given so far. That way they can't take advantage of this from this point forward.
All right, let's see what this one is. Let's see if they'll actually answer. Hello, you are on the show?
Give us a new slur.
Hello,
Hello?
this is Lucas. I really need a hit. Please, man.
Something tells me that's not Lucas.
It's not Lucas.
It's the
Lucas.
Lucas.
I don't know how I can help you get a hit, my guy. I'm sorry.
I do.
Taylor does though.
There's a crack pipe in the Dillard's bathroom.
Who is Chavi90? Chavi90 just came in right now saying, damn fat super chats. I've never seen Chavi90, but shout out to you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, what'd it do?
He's the host. Oh shit! I keep doing that.
Is it just not clipped on tight, or do you like step on the cord and then
No, it's because I got big feet, man. You know what they say? Big feet, small meat.
God.
Really, though.
This is Luke's, man. I need a hit. Whoever.
I love how slow he was about getting around to it, too.
It's been a good ass chat tonight, you guys.
It has been.
This has been awesome.
It's kind of slowing down, though. We ran out of questions. You were trying to bust through them too quick.
Too quick? That took forever, dude.
Did you get Doom?
Did I get Doom? No.
I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah, I don't play a lot. Oh, God. All right, we'll see if this is probably Lucas again, but we'll find out. Hello, you are on the show. What? What?
I love how it's like, hey, it's Lucas. And then when he laughs,
What's up?
Hey, go watch Ownage Pranks and learn how to actually prank call. But watch his old stuff. His new prank calls are not.
Yeah, this is bad.
Not as good.
Who are you in chat? Oh my God. All right. Kate Doberman says, these won't bounce. Horse Cinema says, how many quarters is Taylor having to put in to keep these calls running?
As you have watched me, I'm not putting any quarters anywhere.
Dude, this way, I had a troll one time that he was watching. He's like, Dayton's probably typing this. He's probably all these trolls. And I'm like, I'm on a live stream right now. Colby says, I love the fake Lucas calling in. That was hilarious.
you got a sweatshop in the
Kate
back.
Doberman said, I'd call in, but I've spent all my money on this chat. No more left for international calls. Oh, shit. I don't know if it would charge international.
Okay,
or what,
Doberman, you want me to Venmo you some so you can call in?
Because obviously I don't give out my real number on this. So this number is it's a text-free number.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you wouldn't actually. Okay, I'm getting a caller right now. Let's answer
Fuck!
it.
I'm tired.
I'm trying to answer this call, but it won't let me.
Last few days at work have been good, but that job is exhausting.
What do you do now?
Well, instead of peacefully walking in circles like I did as a security guard, talking to my boy Dayton all day long.
True.
Oh, by the way, do you remember what my schedule was like?
Yeah, like 12-hour days, 5 days a week.
No, it was...
Let's see if this one answered. Okay, I got it to answer. What is up? You were on the show.
Dude, just a hit. Just one.
Okay, a hit of what? Because you sound like you need a hit of pussy.
God.
To break your virginity and grow the hell up.
God.
They hung up.
Oh, damn. Lucas,
But no, yeah, so
Luke's really needing a hit.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I had 3-hour shifts. And then Thursday, I had a 5-hour shift. Then Saturday and Sunday were both 12 hours. And then Sunday was a 6-hour shift.
Oof.
Yeah. And then they changed my manager, and then they got in touch with like the Dillard's corporate, and they were like, "You found somebody who's willing to do that?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "It was $14 an hour. This is the most I've ever been paid." So, yeah.
Hello, you're on the show. Like these guys
He laughs like that mule that I rode here.
So, this one keeps calling, but I can't answer it. For some literally like incoming call, but it's not popping up on my screen anywhere.
It could be the international call. There was a lot of nines.
Well, it's 2999999. It's a fake number, obviously, but I don't know how to answer that call.
You push answer.
Whoever that one, yeah. Well, there's not a thing. Look, like it says incoming call, but if I
Isn't that creepy though when you get a call and like you can't answer it?
yeah, it's creepy.
Or like you answer and it's silent on the other end, and then they hang up and you call back and it's not a valid number.
Whoever's calling from 29999999999, etc. I can't answer your call for some reason. And I guarantee if I called 29999999999 back, it would be nothing. It's probably
I would call it right now, but I don't need them having my number.
Yeah,
Hey man, you running for Congress? I need a hit.
I'll vote for you.
Selling heroin out of the back of my van. Really, I have a PT Cruiser, so I'm like selling hits of heroin out of my PT Cruiser to get votes. Like,
See,
what have I come to?
I'm getting another. It says incoming call from this 2999999, but I can't answer it.
Well, obviously they're not paying attention because, or maybe they're like
On this
trying
and
to
not
get
on
you to
that.
answer it somehow, or maybe like they think that the app is screwing up. So maybe if they
It
call
keeps
one more
pulling
time.
up on my end, but it doesn't do I can't click it to answer. Football update says keep the calls. This is gold. Yeah, before, so for like episode like 5, 6, and 7, I had call-ins.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like stopped doing YouTube for a minute, and then came back, and then I hadn't brought the call-ins back until tonight. And I thought, hey, tonight would be a good night to bring it back since we have somebody that could probably be fun to do it with. But
I'm glad that you believed in me that much because on my way here, I was like,
well, you brought some fat donations, bro.
I was like rehearsing and talking to myself in my car, and I was just being funny, right? I was just like, just trying to ease my nerves. So I'm at a stoplight in my PT Cruiser, and I go, hey!
Wait, I got a phone call.
Oh.
You go, hey, and then you wait a second. We got another caller calling in. What is up? You're on the show.
Hey, this is Ian.
Ian, what up, bro?
Hey.
How you been, dude? I haven't talked to you in a
You
minute.
got a killer stream going on tonight, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, as far like I've had a couple more watchers at points, but I have never had a chat like this. Like this chat, I'm making bank tonight, bro.
No kidding, man.
Seriously, though,
I've been dying laughing tonight.
I'm telling you, man, it's good.
Oh, it's awesome.
After I got the personal trolls out of here, like this chat has just turned to gold.
Yes.
It's been great.
Well, I just got one thing to say to Taylor.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say to him,
Nothing? You want to say nothing to me?
I think you cut out Ian or something.
Yeah. Damn third-party apps.
oh, shoot, did it cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, what did you want to ask him?
I just want to say good luck with your future endeavors, man. You're awesome.
Hey,
Thank
man,
you. I appreciate that.
If you ever show up at the ballot and you see that name on there, Taylor Lee, you got to vote for it.
Actually, I've got some news on that.
What's your news on that?
So I failed my signature campaign. So I had enough signatures, but I didn't have enough that were valid.
Oh, yeah, you have to do
So,
a mail-in or the
yeah.
write-in ballot.
So my name will not be on the ballot now, so we have to do a write-in campaign. But that's okay. You know, it's going to be a...
Well, the thing is, too, is a lot of the... Sorry, Ian. I have you in the background.
You're good.
No worries, man. I'll talk to you, okay?
All right.
All right, thanks for calling in, bro. I
See
appreciate
you
it.
later, man.
All right, bye. But I was just going to say, what was I talking about? About the mail... I was going to say, a lot of the times, your first time, pretty much, not just you, but any congressional like, hopeful candidate person, they fail like 100% the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Like Trump is one of the first people I've ever seen just jump in and then all of a sudden become big.
Well,
like, what I'm trying to say-
AOC also succeeded her first time around as well.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but like I'm saying, it's super rare. So like
Yeah.
you just, I'd encourage you, man, just to keep doing it. You know what I mean? Every election, keep going,
Yep.
because eventually that name's gonna be on the ballot, and then eventually, even if it's 10 years from now, they're eventually gonna see that name over and over again, and they'll be like, maybe I should look into this.
Maybe I'll finally like win a pity election, and then they're like, "Oh my God, this guy's amazing!
Yep.
We've missed out on so many years of you." And then I become president, and it all falls apart.
Well, with that being said, I'm going to actually do my closing remarks. What I was going to talk about, like my little message to them about you from
Okay.
me. And then obviously we'll let the chat go however the chats go.
Okay.
And then you can leave whenever you feel like you need to. If you need to go, you can just let me know. But I was just going to say...
down, though?
Stop. I was just going to say, though... To you guys, if there's one thing that I can like promise you that you're getting from this dude, is he's definitely he talked about this earlier. He's different. He thinks a little differently, and he's more like us than most people are, if that makes sense. Because no other congressman would come onto my show and interact like this. Like they would probably be caught off guard. They wouldn't like. He's like the one like I can't encourage it enough is like he's like us, you know, like you're like us. You're not above us, if that's what I'm trying to say. Like even if you get to a position above us, you don't feel like you're above us.
Right.
And that's one thing I really, really, really like and appreciate. So for you guys, if ever in the future, like right now for this election, you'd have to write in his name, but I'm pretty sure eventually that name will be on there. And so future, I mean, even if it's like the people who've only watched this show this one night, and in 10 years from now, like Taylor Lee, that's like I remember that name from somewhere. Just remember that name was a good name. You know what I mean?
that stream was an amazing, epic stream.
Dude, I mean, he comes on, the revenue flows. He brings people everywhere he goes. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but honestly, that's kind of what I wanted to tell them. Is just like it is a good change to have somebody that doesn't act above us, doesn't feel above us. It's not a career politician, but is still smart as hell. So it's like, like I said, whether you think he's wacky or whatever, like whatever you take from this stream, just know that he, as fun as he is sitting on a stream, on a live stream on a kid's YouTube channel, you know, like he actually takes it pretty seriously and he knows what he's doing. He knows a lot. So I'd endorse him. That's what I'm trying to say. I think I'd endorse him, but if you guys ever see that name, like I said, even if it just sounds completely, like if you guys didn't get a great impression today, you just at least think about that. Let's go to another call out of Los Angeles, California.
Oh.
Shout out to you. You are on the show. Can you hear me? I think they hung up.
Probably not on purpose.
I keep getting one dude keep calling in. That 299999. It's calling in over and over again.
It's so funny. Every time you refer to that number, you give all the nines.
299999. 29 plus. Okay, whoever that was from LA, call in. Whoever the 29999 number is, please stop.
Knock it off.
All I'm trying to tell you is I can't answer that phone number for some reason. Yeah, I've seen it pop up 20 times. I know you're trying to call, but I can't answer it. So please stop.
Maybe that's their level of trolling, is that they know you can't answer, so
yeah,
they're just gonna keep calling.
Let's see, the sender is not in your contact list. Yeah, I know. But anyway, so that was just me. Like, I think that's the one thing I would find attractive if I was looking at people who I'd want to vote for. Some of these people, they're uber professional, and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that has been a struggle for me too, is finding that balance between who I am and being honest about it, but also presenting myself professionally and not alienating other people. Because like some people will watch the stream and they won't vote for me just because of how I've conducted myself.
Yeah.
But
well, that's what I was trying to get to him too. Like, regardless of this stream, this is good. Like, the way you've acted and interacted is more of a good thing.
It's just me. Like, I'm not putting on a facade or anything.
Exactly.
And I think that's the best thing about me is, you know, I don't like to toot my own horn, but.
I did just miss a call from an actual number, so let me see if I can
call them back.
I'm going to call that one back just to see if that works. I'm calling that one back.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, did you just call? Are you there? Dude, something keeps happening here.
It's got to be the app.
I'm sorry, guys.
When he answered, you should have been like, "Hi, this is Tim with Comcast. How are you doing tonight?"
Whoever that was, I feel bad because whoever that one sounded like a real person. So I feel bad for that one. I have an ongoing call with 2999999 right now.
Oh.
How am I on a call with him?
We'll put it on speaker. Let's see if they have anything to say.
It's dialing. What? What'd you do?
Oh, I thought it was touch screen.
Nah, ain't that cool.
Is that a television or a computer? I'm not.
It's just a little monitor, but it has Chromecast, so I can I can video.
That's
like,
right,
put
because
whatever's on my phone.
saw in one stream you were playing videos from there to here. So
okay, I got something. Whoever that 299 person is, that's who's messing up all of this shit. Because I guess what it's trying to say is I have like an ongoing call with him. Like I did answer him at some point, and like I'm answering all these people over him.
Can you block him?
That's what I'm trying to see if I can do, but I can't even pull that up. That's why everything's
that app and open it back up.
See, incoming call right now by that 299. If I click it, it just goes to nothing. So let me see if I can call history.
What if they've got
Dude, my
like
call history has that number's nowhere in the call history.
What if
How
they've
is that
got
possible?
like a bucket of burner phones? And they're just dialing you with each one.
A bucket of burner phones. Let's see. Solstice says that number is probably a bot or something. I don't know. It might be. J. Paul Lacey says he was playing the Jordan Kids trash sound. Brandy Gannon says, sorry, y'all won't let me donate anymore. Enjoy your cakeless life, Tay. Bro, I think we gotta do it for them.
Well, I mean, are you gonna be loyal
I think, bro,
to the masses, or are you gonna be loyal to the sheer revenue? Because she donated more than anybody. Kristen did to not eat the cake.
I just feel like 90% of people in this chat want you to eat the cake.
But
And we
have
have
they
one
donated?
person. We have one person.
The only people whose
one
opinions
person that's
matter.
rich.
The only people whose opinions matter are the ones that pay.
Well, Kay Doberman says, Dayton, you eat the cake. They want me to eat the cake.
Why don't you eat the cake? I cut it with the fork. That way, everybody gets what they want.
But here's the thing: is I don't know. I think they want you to eat the cake. That's my problem. Is I don't think they want me because I already ate a cake. I think they've seen me eat the cake. That's not what they want. That's just what Doberman wants because they don't want you to eat the cake.
Right,
so we
but
have to see if everybody else starts commenting that they want me to eat the cake in place of you. I'll eat the damn cake.
All right.
But J. Paul Lacey says share the cake.
Share the cake. Oh, can we like pull the frosting off and then we each like bite a piece and then we like like spaghetti Lady in the Tramp? No,
we can't do that. No, yeah, we're not doing that.
We could be a little gay. Like, come on, let's not.
No, that's not me. I'm sorry, man.
Get my beard hair in yours. I'm just kidding,
bro. You're scaring me. Alfred Hitchdick says, answer my call, Mr. Dayton. If you're the 299 number, I can't answer it. I'm sorry. I think he's the 299 caller because... See, I keep getting notifications. Let me restart my phone, maybe.
Damn, restarting your whole phone? Okay.
Let's go to settings. Okay, I'm going to log out of the app completely and log back in. Maybe that'll fix my shit.
Do it.
But whoever the 299 one, they need to stop. Unless that's you, Alfred, and hopefully we can answer it this time.
Meanwhile, we can have a joke hour or something. Uh-oh, my phone's about dead.
Okay, so I just restarted it. I logged back in. So call... Okay, I got it. Caller coming in. Let's see if this worked. Hello, you're on the show.
Hey, yo, Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Vagina since you came out of your mom's. Why don't you ride that ass back to Jerusalem?
This is for you, man. This is your phone call.
I don't...
Oh, I think he hung up.
Oh?
Yeah, that was probably Alfred Hitchdick because they're the ones feeding into this Jesus stuff. Alfred Hitchdick. Solstice said, I'm heading out. It's been fun. Best of luck to you, Taylor.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, Solstice. I appreciate that.
Man,
Actually, Solstice is the name of a dog that I just recently rehomed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Solstice.
So I had placed this dog. I'm a dog breeder, by the way. A year and a half ago, I had a litter. I had this dog named Solstice. Well, she got named Solstice when she went to her home. I'm not going to name the pet owner's home just in case they ever end up watching this.
Yeah.
But they got Solstice, and then like a year later, so this was just a few months ago. So like November or something. I get a call, and she's like almost panicky. And she's like, blah, 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 things are happening. We got to rehome the dog, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Because each puppy that I place goes with a contract. And each contract has a rehoming clause. And they have to bring the dog back to me or at least contact me about rehoming it. And I make a decision on where it goes because I don't want my dogs ending up in a shelter. Mm-hmm. And I think if you're ever going to breed dogs, that's the way you should do it. You should always take responsibility for your dogs.
Okay, just a second.
And,
hello.
Is it on speaker?
It
Hi,
is.
is this the Dayton Live Show?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, I'm such a big fan.
Well, thanks, man. What's your name in the chat?
$300 today.
You donated $300 today.
Robbie P Vlogs 2. The fake Lucas. And I also go by El Barto.
Oh, El Barto. For real?
You may know me for my stage name.
What is your stage name?
Taylor Lee.
Hey, this is him. Looks like
I'm calling the show that I'm on.
Just to let you know, I was also at that nightclub that night with Ish.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
What happened? I got to hear more inside details.
Oh, yes.
Are you there?
Yeah, Rochester, New York. That's
I guess I hung up. Oh, El Barto, what the hell? That ain't me. I had a feeling. Hey, whoever called from Rochester, New York, give me a call back. It looks like I got a new message real quick, a voicemail. Let's see what the voicemail is.
It's like I also go by El Barto, and El Barto's in the chat. Like, what the fuck?
Enable the storage permission to play voicemail. No. Okay, I can't play voicemails, I guess, guys. El Barto, what the hell? That fool ain't me. Whoever that person is. Also El Barto. I'm a huge. Oh my gosh, I'm a huge fan. All right, we got another caller. Let's see.
They should have done a Valley Girl accent. That would
Hello?
have been the best.
Dude, I've been awake for like a 3-day picture just ahead. No one can give me anything here, Rhea, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Anything you got.
I think
sorry.
withdrawals are one of the hardest things to go through. Got nothing to say.
I'm sorry, man.
Maybe after 3 more days, you'll finally fall asleep.
Impersonators of me.
All you hate.
Need a hitman.
You hate the impersonators. I'm sorry, man.
Weird question, but how much is dip in Utah? I need to be prepared before I head out that way if I get an off weekend.
I have no idea.
You need to be prepared.
Whoever the Rochester, New York number was that I missed, if you can call back, I'm sorry for that. Cali Halo says, I hope that a text app number and not your real one, Dayton. Yeah, absolutely. It says this is a text app number. I ain't giving out my real number right now.
You're going to call at 2:35 in the morning?
Hey,
J. Paul, for your question, I don't know how much dipspit is, or dipspit.
Okay, Rochester's calling back real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep cutting you off, but... Hello, you're on the show. Huh?
It's Lucas.
It's Lucas?
I need money, man.
What?
I need money, man.
You need money?
Please don't.
Please donate.
Where would you like us to donate to?
Yeah.
Bro, I wonder, you know how like that ad keeps popping up? I wonder if it kicks them off the call. Like the ad? Like it only lets us talk for like 10 seconds or something? No, because I've used this app before.
Well, is there a paid version?
Probably.
If there is, then that might be the case.
I don't know if people keep hanging up or if my app is hanging up on you, but I swear to God, I am not hanging up.
Well, remember, we had a couple calls that lasted a minute.
Well, I had one
And-
call on like episode 5 or 6, whatever. That was like 10 minutes. So, and it was the same app. So, that's weird. J. Paul said, okay. Cali Halo, I hope that's a text app. Yes. K. Doberman says, can I have your real number? Well, I mean, you've been donating a lot of money. Alfred Hitchstick says the dog really had a crush on T.G. Lee.
What does TG stands for?
I don't know.
Oh,
Hello?
transgender.
Hi, is this Dan I'm speaking to?
Yes, it is.
Hi, this is the manager from Dillard's Corporate.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to take this live chat down.
Why?
You're tarnishing our reputation.
How so?
Our belt and tie sales have gone down drastically since this live chat started.
Belt and tie sales. I'm sorry, I'll have to hit up Neil about that.
And to be quite honest, I don't think we need bouncers at Dillard's.
Well, it's funny because they're kind of useless anyway. They're not even allowed to do anything.
At that Dillard's, but at the other one, I heard y'all replaced me with some punk ass little
I think
dude.
the last thing you guys chased is that piece of cake sitting on the table.
This one right here, well, he's trying to avoid it. I'm trying to get him to eat it.
Well, you keep reaching for the fork. I think you're trying to eat it.
No, I'm trying to get you to eat it.
Kay Doberman has donated so much against me eating it, so I gotta go with her. To be quite honest.
Oh, it says I have poor Wi-Fi connection right here. Just trying to reconnect. El Barto says that collar might be horror cinema. It might be. Do you think that that collar is the same collar that's called in over and over?
It's been the same voice to my ears.
What about the dude that was like, I'm such a big fan? Do you think that was him or a different person?
I think so.
Okay.
They're pretty funny. That was probably the funniest one. Like, oh my god, I'm such a big fan.
Colby says, was that Alfred? I don't know. I'm thinking it's Alfred Hitchcock. That's who I personally
It's
think
either
it
him
is.
or horror cinema, but
Well,
hang on. Alfred Hitchcock.
Hitchcock.
Well, but that name is based on Alfred Hitchcock.
Yes.
And he was a horror director. So, horror show cinema and Alfred Hitchcock
Could be the
have
same.
something in common. They could be the same person.
They totally could, dude. See, you think deeper than most.
I do. I try.
I didn't piece that together. All right, I got an incoming call. Let's answer this.
Okay.
Hello, you're on the show.
Hey, it's El Barto again. I was just asking if you guys have watched The Simpsons. I'm a big fan of Bart. Just wanted to get your opinion.
The Simpsons. Oh, hell yeah, man. That's my last name.
El Barto is a fan of Bart.
Mm-hmm.
Dayton Simpson from Utah.
Yep, yes,
I'm your
sir.
biggest fan. You work at Dillard's.
Yeah.
Where do you work, El Barto?
El Barto in the chat.
I work out in my lawn.
You work out in your lawn? Well, okay, but when you're not at your trailer, where do you work?
I'm Mexican.
Okay. Well,
I have no work.
then why are you here?
I was just hoping to get a little bit of his stream money. I'm your biggest fan. Fan of Ian and all your brothers.
Well, you know, if you get a job, you can afford all the cervezas you want. Hello?
I'll mow your lawn for free, Dayton, please. I'm just your biggest fan.
Well, I'm glad you're my biggest
I'm
fan, man.
Weed and Taylor's beard, too.
Which one of my commenters are you? I literally want to know. Silence.
I'm your biggest fan. My name is El Barto. Oh my god, guys!
Kay Doberman says it's me.
It's not you. That's not her voice.
Yeah, it's not a girl, I don't think. Colb says this is gold. Hey, this would be the new norm, you guys. Sundays, 8 p.m. Utah time. Catch the Dayton Live Show.
Today's not Sunday.
I know. Because remember yesterday was Easter? I told you we weren't going to do it because it was
Oh,
Easter.
yeah. I remember because I rose yesterday. But I'm just saying.
But my shows are Sunday nights. All right, we're getting another call. This is Rochester, so this is the Lucas guy. This is the Lucas guy. Hello?
Hey, J-Ball.
Who?
J-Ball.
Is Dave home?
Is Dave home? Yeah, Dave's home.
J-Ball.
What is he saying?
I don't know.
I can't understand you.
Hey, there's a thing on your phone called a speaker. Talking to it.
Yeah, it's J-Ball.
He sounds like he just woke up.
Yeah. He needs a hit.
It's J-Ball.
J. Paul?
Yeah, J-Ball Lacey.
It's J. Paul Lacey?
Yeah,
J. Paul called in earlier, though.
I need money there.
J. Paul is also Lucas.
Sounds like he's gagging. And J. Paul said, it ain't me. Yeah, that didn't sound like J. Paul.
No.
J. Paul doesn't sound like a bitch.
Dude, I want to know who the guy is. It's like, I'm El Barto. I want that person is my
I'm
fan.
seriously
Here
your
we go.
biggest fan.
We got a new one. Let's see who this one is. Hello?
I love the periods of silence.
And then the hang up. Period of silence and hung up. That makes me wonder if they are different people or not. Because J. Paul did call earlier, I think. Because there
Right.
was a Florida number. And he says my real number for the record is the Florida number.
True.
There was a Florida number, remember? And I think he was literally saying, like,
No, J. Paul would call from a Jersey Shore number.
Stop.
Paulie D, man.
Nikhil jumping in saying, is that Taylor?
That is.
Absolutely, it is Taylor.
What up, Nikhil? Nikhil, did you ever marry that one guy? Whatever happened there?
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Mhm.
Congratulations. When's the baby due? Or babies? You might have twins, triplets.
Did you assume because they're
quadruplets?
LDS that they would have kids by now?
No, it's just usually young couples that get married, they tend to have kids.
But yes, Nikhil, this is Taylor.
But yes, her being Mormon would, statistically speaking, increase her odds of having children.
This is the Lucas/fake J. Paul guy. What is up? What? You gotta learn to talk, man.
He said it's Taylor Lee.
Oh, it's Taylor Lee. Oh, hey.
English, motherfucker.
Are you enjoying being on the live show or what?
Am I?
No, Taylor Lee. What?
It's Taylor Lee. I'm on your show right now.
You're on my show right now. Hey, you called in?
Apparently. I'm saying these things to you through my phone that's in my pocket while also speaking normally
You have
to the
two
camera.
voices,
Yeah.
okay. Is that true? Nikhil says, hey, I miss you, man. No babies for 5 years, bro. Jimmy Core checking in. Hey, Jimmy Core, thanks for coming in. Horace Simmons says, great, another dog who is here to donate money for Taylor. No, actually, Nikhil is one of my a longtime friends since junior high.
I'm actually not so sure about that.
Darren says, yo, the guy on the left is visibly upset. Am I on the
Well, his left or our left?
I'm technically on the left.
But if it's his left, because unless he's watching it upside down or something.
Yeah, who knows? Upside down.
I don't know. Sometimes I look pissy.
All right, let's see who this unknown number is.
Especially at work.
Hello, you were on the show.
Hey, sorry, it's El Barto again. I'm sorry to crowd the line. I don't want to take all your time here, but I was just wondering if you have a P.O. box I can send fan mail to and maybe get some autographs or something.
Oh, absolutely, man. If you want to get any of that, just hit me up on Instagram. I'd be happy to help you out.
Oh my God, Taylor Lee for Congress. I'm just the biggest fan. The biggest fan.
Your biggest fan, man.
LGBTQ. I don't care which one you are. I'll vote them all in.
Well, thank you, man.
Is he on?
I don't think.
By the way, my hair was supposed to be more poofy. I brushed it, but I don't know what happened.
Dude, we're 2 hours and 20 minutes in.
About nap time for me.
Where are you on your time of leaving?
Honestly, I didn't think it would go this long. But I don't know what else I was expecting. We always have
No, yeah, well, for sure. Kay Doberman says, can you be my biggest fan too? I need a fan like this. Unknown caller, what is up? What? Yeah.
Yeah, man, I wasn't just, I'm just having a hit.
Dude, whoever this dude that keeps calling, I can't understand a freaking
can't
word.
understand
they say.
him.
Huh?
I need a hit.
Oh, yeah, I need it.
That fucking guy. Oh shit, Dayton, are those your
Sorry,
basketball cards?
Yeah, some of them.
Damn, son. You have more basketball cards
Oh, bro, I've sold.
than I have.
I've sold $1,500 worth already. I used to have way more.
Are you still doing the like basketball card trading that you were doing years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I've more been selling lately just for money. But,
Okay.
But yeah, I've sold a lot of K. Tree 6 Mafia says, bet Tay would look good with ponytails. You want to do some ponytails, Tay?
Actually, you want to see a video? I sent it to my friend Kristen yesterday of me with pigtails because she was having a bad day. I've got 4% battery, so if it dies beforehand.
Nikel says, I'm so happy to see Taylor. Well, here he is.
It's nice to see you, Nikel.
Nikel, just for you and anybody else watching right now that wasn't watching earlier, he is actually running for Congress of Utah. So that's why I had him on the show. We talked some politics and just got to know him a little better, and we've just had a crazy chat. Nikel, we've made well over $100 on this stream. It's ridiculous. Alfred says Taylor is just ugly enough to get neither gender, so he hedges his bets by being bi. Is that true?
I mean, I'm not one to share my trade secrets, but that's pretty fucking close.
Kolb says, date, we need to play PS4. Lucas said, I would kill for just one hit. I need a hit so bad.
But he won't say a hit of what? You can't help the man.
Fucking imposters. The fucking imposters here. Imposters here, imposters there, imposters everywhere. Football Updates says, longest stream ever. You're almost there, and I'll beat Ish and force him to come back. Hey, I don't think it would take that much, man. I think Ish is more than willing. I think right now with the pandemic and everything, a lot of people are hesitant to come, just because they just don't want to chance anything. But I'm not sick at all. So, I mean, I don't think anybody's having any problems coming over. But I actually did message Ish to see if he could come on the stream before this one. And he said he would like to wait a couple weeks, just a couple weeks more. So maybe we could get Ish back on the stream. But if you haven't watched, did you watch the stream with Ish?
I watched part of it and then I had to go to bed.
That one was pretty fun. That was back in the Danny Wolf days.
Ooh. Did you want to see this
says,
video?
I've used all your donation money on weed. K. Doberman says, we get weed in the mail here. Oh, that'd be deadly.
It could be.
That could be deadly.
I have the armor, but his bald head might reflect in a mirror move. You want to see this video of me with the pigtails, and then I'll let you decide if I can show it.
Yeah, I'll see it.
All right.
You put pigtails?
I did. It was to make K. Doberman smile, actually. Oh, it's got a buffer.
You said pigtails would make you smart.
Oh, hang on. Maybe we should let it buffer before I show you.
Okay. You got an Obama phone? What is that? What is that buffer? Where is this coming from, bro?
Remember, you're talking to the creator of Poverty Chef.
Yeah, that's true. No, I was just
not upper lower middle class chef. Or maybe it's good now.
So,
oh my god.
I look like a Chucky doll.
Yeah, you can show it.
Okay.
Go ahead and show it.
Let me let it buffer.
Just show that part. Nikel says, dude, answer my call from my husband's Facebook. Nikel, my actual phone is recording right now, so we're having everyone call in on this text-free number. So the phone number is 385-777-7365. Obviously, I won't give out any of your guys' personal information. 7365.
Yes, he will.
I won't.
I'll pay you for those phone numbers.
That's the phone number, Nikel. Let me answer this phone call real quick. Hello, you're on the show. See, that phone's... Oh, yes, it is. I think they're just doing it to get my guests to eat some cake, so...
We're aware of this issue. We're looking into it.
Okay.
I see you have about 2,000 subscribers, and you're only getting about 20 people per stream. We can't seem to understand where this money's coming from.
Okay. Well, like I said, I don't understand it either.
We'll look into it, and we'll contact you in the next few days.
Sounds good.
All right, you want me to show them me with pigtails?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys, don't laugh too hard, okay? I don't know how to. All right, here you go.
I look like I belong in a haunted house like Chucky and Saw had a kid.
I don't know if that recorded or not, but I only have 4% battery, so.
We're getting another phone call. Let's check it out. Hello, you're on the show.
Those calls are.
Here we go. We got an actual phone number calling in. Thank God. Hello, you're on the show.
Hey, is this the Dayton Live Show?
Yes, it is.
Well, I just wanted to say, Taylor, I'm proud of you, and I wish you luck in your political career.
Hey.
Thank you.
Alrighty, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
We appreciate it. Thank you. Was that Kay Doberman or Brandon?
No,
or-
that was neither of them.
Neither
Must
of
be
them.
one of your other viewers, because it's obviously not Nicole, because you would have known.
Yeah, it's not Nikhil.
I haven't heard Nicole's voice in years.
Yeah.
Still remember your face, though. How could I forget?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Horror cinema. I'm all for scary stuff, but this dude is a new nightmare. Horror says, how was he able to go from 2 to a -2 with just those pigtails? All right, we got a caller coming in. This is a Utah number, so hopefully somebody, maybe Nikhil.
Oh.
What is up? You're on the show?
Hey,
Hey, it is Nikhil.
What's up, Nicole? How are you?
I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now? I guess not. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hey, so you're seriously running for Congress?
Yeah.
Okay, because we talked about this, but
Oh,
I
well,
didn't know you were going to do it this year.
yeah. Just kind of happened and it felt like the right time, so I started this year.
What party are you running under?
Independent.
Nice.
Yeah, I started Republican though, full disclosure, but then I switched to I switched to Independent because I felt like it was more accurate to the way my views are.
Cool. Yeah, well, there is not going to be, like, any babies for, like, 5 years, dude.
Oh, switching gears? Okay. I'm disappointed in you. I'm just kidding. No, no, I'm glad that you and your husband are planning your family out. That's good. You don't want to have kids when
Real
you're
quick,
not ready.
Football Update says, why does this girl sound like she's mad that she isn't included on your campaign team?
You can be on my campaign team if you want. You can too, Alberto, or whoever said that. Oh, it was Football Update.
Dude,
Sorry,
you're
Football
talking about me
Updates.
being your campaign manager. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I remember you guys were joking about that, remember? You're like, she could be your man.
We were, and then I remember not wanting that. Though I did offer Keith. I offered Keith because I think Keith would be a decent campaign manager, but he's busy with his own stuff right now.
So that was Brandy that called in before this.
Was it?
It was Brandy, him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that didn't sound like her at all.
Mm-mm.
I can barely hear what's going on now.
It's probably because we're on this stupid app.
Yeah. Shots fired. I don't give a fuck.
I can hear it.
He was saying that Nikhil always sounds like this.
Oh.
Nikhil, have you seen how much money I've got on this stream?
Yeah, 100.
Oh, it's way more than 100.
All I'm seeing is 100.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the only
that's
one
just
that's still
from-
in the chat.
that's
But
just
if,
from
like,
Kristen.
scroll up in my chat and you'll see what I'm talking about. Huh?
Garrett's trying to show me the video as I'm on the phone, and I just hear it from one end, and then I hear it from the other, and it's
Oh.
confusing me because I can barely hear your end.
Well, then maybe you could just listen to it on his end.
But then the response is way delayed.
Oh.
Well, Ja Rule called. He said, "Get this B off the phone."
Wow.
Well, Ja Rule's career was destroyed by Eminem,
Facts.
and Eminem wasn't even trying. So, yeah. Though honestly, though, those are some of Eminem's best tracks.
Wait,
Is
Nikhil,
when
I got a question for you before you go.
What?
Should Taylor eat this cake?
What is the cake? I can't see the cake.
It's a little orange bundt cake.
Should he eat this orange bundt cake?
Should he eat it? This whole entire chat has been donating with and against him eating it.
But more money has been donated for me not eating the cake. So keep that in mind.
Is there something in the cake?
No, it's just a cake. He refuses to eat it, and everyone's donating.
Well, I didn't want to eat the cake at first, and then some guy was like, "Here's a couple bucks, eat the cake." And then somebody else was like, "No, don't eat the cake." And then it just kind of.
Worst thing you can ever say to me.
The guy was like, "You don't even have to pay me to eat cake. Give me that motherfucker."
No, I don't think that's what she was talking about.
Oh.
Well, my husband said I sound like my mother on the video.
So should he eat the cake, Nickel? We must know.
I want to eat the cake. Why would you refuse cake?
Well, because
Another one.
Dayton got paid for me to not eat the cake.
I got paid for him to not.
He's the one getting paid. You're the one that's going to eat the cake no matter what, right?
No. I've got loyalties. Oh, also, I have royalties. I just published my first work.
You did?
I did.
Okay, just a second. Thanks for calling, Nickel. I don't want to keep you in the background forever, so I decided to say goodbye.
Okay.
All right,
It
peace
was
out.
nice talking to you, Nickel.
See you, Taylor.
Bye.
Bye. Anyway, you published your first work. Tell me about that.
Okay, so it's a horror short story. It's on Amazon Kindle. Oh, hang on. Let's see how I...
Wait, yeah, let's read these real quick. Best comedy and football updates. Shots fired. Ja Rule. And Colby says, destroyed by 50 Cent and M.
True.
Colby, and he says, Colby knows this hip-hop. Get him on the show. Colby, we need you on the show. Football Update says, Nickel got that cake, I bet. God.
She's
Football
married,
Updates,
though.
Take a vote from callers on whether or not to eat the cake. Kay Doberman says, no way, I won. Kay Doberman's donated her whole life savings to make sure he doesn't eat this cake. As soon as Kay Doberman says that he can eat the cake, we'll make him eat the cake. J. Paul Lacey says, aren't you supposed to be more loyal to Americans? Hey, you should go.
Oh,
Hey.
shots fired.
Yeah, she
Well-
ain't even from our country, bro.
Well, to be fair, though, she does send a lot of business to the U.S. Plus, she sounds American. You would never guess by talking to her that she was Canadian.
J. Paul got him. Kay Doberman says, someone donate more than $100 Canadian dollars. I ain't saying nothing. We got another call coming in. Let's see who this could possibly be. Wait. Let's see if I can get to it in time. Okay. And what is up? You're on the show. Sounds like a
song.
beat. It's a Jordan kid. I guarantee it.
That's
Wow.
it. That's the end of the song.
That's it. Just a little tune.
But-
Nick Hill says, I do got a very nice cake. Hello.
Oh.
Confidence is always good. This
Yeah,
one is
so
ridiculous.
it's a horror short story. It's on
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Kindle Prime. And it is called The Returning Ships. It's like 16 pages long. And it's $1.99 or no. 99 cents or $1.99, one of the two.
Has anything been sold?
Yeah, I've sold like 12 copies or something so far.
That's good. By people you know or people you don't know?
Some people that I know, some people that I don't know. I'm trying to... So I'm actually just getting ready to publish my actual book. Remember when I was working with you and I was working on the book?
Mm-hmm.
I'm finally at the stage where it's about to get published. So I went through an editor.
Yeah, I remember that.
I got cover art. I went through another editor. Well, I went through that editor twice, then I got a second editor.
Mm-hmm.
She's done with it now. She's going to ghostwrite the back summary for me because I'm not very good at summarizing. I'm trash at it, but I'm really good at fleshing out a story. So, yeah, Type 10 Competitor is going to be coming out soon. And then actually what I'm going to try and do is contact Markiplier because he has a huge fan base and he plays horror games.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured it would make sense to see if he would be willing to promote. I'll pay him. See if he'd be willing to promote my horror novel to his fan base.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. A
For Nicole to get-
$2.99 donation from Football Update saying for Nicole to get her husband to let her show cake. Oh, wow. Kurt W., sorry I'm late. Hey, man, no worries. Thank you for checking on, buddy. Appreciate it. Horror Cinema says that was the PH intro. What is PH?
Philosophy hell? I don't know.
What is PH? I'm obviously lost. Cold knows because he's like, oh, shit, that was the PH intro. I don't know exactly what PH intro is.
Oh, it must be a song. PH.
You have pH.
the song that was on the phone. That
yeah, but
must
what is pH?
don't tell us.
Nikhil says, "Wait, Taylor, did you finish your Alien book? Is this it?"
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah,
Type
yeah,
10
that's the
competitor. That's the one. pH. Who could that be?
I don't know. Well, hopefully Colby will fill it in. Oh, it rhymes with corn pub. It's Pornhub.
Oh.
Pornhub intro. I don't remember. That's funny.
Oh, okay.
Kurt
Yeah,
W.
I wouldn't know because I don't.
Nikhil says, "Hell no." Football update says $3.99. Nikhil. Tree 6 Mafia says, "Brandy, you sexy thing." Colby says it rhymes with Cornhub. Football update says, "Can type it." Pornhub. Tree 6 Mafia says, "Drop that IG, LOL." And then Hugo Saunders, it says, "Is your friend single? He's cute. Does he have a boyfriend?"
I don't have
We
a
actually
boyfriend.
answered this earlier. He is single
Yeah.
at the moment. Technically, he is single at the moment.
Single, not ready to mingle.
And then Nikhil says, "Hell no," again to the $3.99 offer. And then Football update says, "Biggest lie ever, Taylor."
Hey, 3-6 Mafia, whatever happened to your career?
Kaylin the God says, "Yo, what up, Kaylin the God? Remember to smash that like button, everybody." Dude, we are literally...
Kaylin the God was in the chat earlier and then left for a minute, so...
Dude, we are about 30 minutes away from having the longest stream.
Are we?
Yep.
I'm not sure if that's a record I want to set.
Why?
Because it's your show. Just
Wow.
kidding.
Taylor is single and will take anything, Horror Cinema says. Gunther C says, "Jesus, is that you?"
Yes, my child.
Or more, "Jesus, is that you?"
Yes.
You have a picture on your Facebook that looks like Jesus, dude.
With the white shirt?
Dead ass looks like God, man. Hugo
You know what's
Saunders-
funny, though, is look, I broke up a dog fight, and I got a scar right here on the top of my hand, so
Oh,
it
you
looks
are
like
Jesus.
I got crucified on that hand.
Hugo says, "Will you have your friend show his tattoos?"
Yeah, sure. So I've got this one right here.
What is it?
It says USMC in graffiti.
Oh, okay.
And then I have this one, and it's just these two. So this was like USMC is what I did, and then the graffiti style is like versus what I could have done. And then, I mean, you don't have to have symbolism for your tattoos. If you like the art, just get one. But I really like this design, but this is for my Spanish and Mediterranean ancestry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Is that the only two you have? Or you got like a tramp stamp back there?
You want to see?
No. No.
I don't have one, I
Okay.
promise.
Colby says, "Gunther," because Gunther checked into the chat. Football update says, "The cake knows no boundaries, Nikhil." Nikhil says, "It's for my husband's eyes only." Gunther C says, "Colpster, I missed you, cutie." Tree 6 Mafia says, "I don't know, Taylor. I'm from Uganda, hence the tree. 3-6, my brudas, though." Lucas McQuillan says,
You got a
"Gunther,
call.
please give me a hit." My cake has boundaries, Nikhil says. Gunther says, "Wow," and Colby's laughing. Let's go to this new phone call, and you are on the show.
Hey, yo, this is Tree 6 Mafia. I finally got some service up here in Uganda. For a rhino, but I was finally able to call in.
Thank you, my African brother. What do you have to contribute?
Thank you, my brother, for calling in.
Thank you, brother. I'm so excited.
Well,
I will work for you as I do not like illegal immigrants either. I have giraffes and elephants and everything else coming in my backyard illegally, and I do not like it.
absolutely not.
Well, that's why you need God and guns, sir. Oh, he hung up.
I think it's time he comes to America.
What was that movie? It was it wasn't 13 going on 30. It was a Lindsay Lohan movie, and at the very beginning, there's this kid, and he's holding a shotgun, and he's like, "And on the seventh day, God gave man the Remington rifle to fight the dinosaurs and the homosexuals." What movie is that?
I don't
it's
know.
a
It
Lindsay
sounds
Lohan
familiar.
movie, but I don't remember which
I
one it is.
remember it's a Lindsay Lohan movie.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't remember it now.
It's not Mean Girls. It's a good movie though. Yes, I'm a grown man, Marine veteran. and I
Nikhil,
watch Mean
please
Girls.
give me a hit, just one. Or Gunther, please. Gunther says, "Why are you guys still wearing shirts?"
I can take mine off.
He says, "Watch." Gunther says, "Lucas, I'll give you a hit with my fist to the face."
Oh.
Kaylin the God says, "On my channel." Oh, watch the video called...
Kaylin's a nice name. I like that name.
Huh, Kaylin?
Yeah.
That is a good name. I like that name too. Kaylin the God has a video called That, and she says, want us to watch it.
That is one of my favorite emojis.
I don't know how to go to their channel though, like without...
I guess you would just copy and paste the name.
Yeah, but Kaylin the God, it probably wouldn't pull up easily.
Well, you could try it. I doubt there's...
Send a link to your channel, Kaylin. Brandy
Yeah.
Gannon says Tree 6 Mafia with the kisses. Hey. Nikel, people are gross, lol. True. Colby says, I've had some heat typed up for someone in the chat, but I've held back. Uh-oh. Who's it for, Cole? I want to know who's it for.
Drop
Alberto
it.
says, is that the real Gunther? I'm not sure if it's the real Gunther. Alfred Hitchstick says, the guy watching Mean Girls makes me wish he went missing in action. Gunther says, yeah, I'm just being goofy, Bart. Yeah, Gunther, he comes in. Gunther was originally like a troll on the channel, but he's kind of turned into more of a supporter. He's going through a lot of rehab and shit right now.
Good.
So, yeah, I told him the same thing. It's good that he's doing that.
You know, Kobe, I have some advice for you. In the words of the great Snoop Dogg, if a bitch get an attitude, drop it like it's hot. So you should drop your roast in the chat.
We got LA coming back in. California. You are on the show. Did this happen last time too? With the LA caller?
I don't think so. I think we
Because
got
like
LA for
they
a
don't
minute.
hide their phone number, so I feel like they're not a troll. I just
Well,
don't-
you got to remember though, they're calling from LA. LA is basically a third world country, so
True. I just like to have
funny.
fun.
Uganda got better reception than LA did.
He says he's not. He wasn't. I don't know if I was a troll. I was just a goon. Same thing.
Basically, yeah.
But goon, I think he's just saying like he wasn't trolling. He was just more just being goofy.
Mm-hmm.
Being a goon. Being a goon. Football Update says we'll donate for Brandy to start an OnlyFans. Is Brandy hot or something?
Brandy's attractive. Yeah.
Brandy Gannon.
Yep.
She wants us to take off our shirts. I can promise you, I ain't doing it. Taylor might. I don't think Taylor got nothing to hide.
I don't think
I just
do.
have skin, bro. I have so much fucking loose skin.
Have you seen those
I
Dr.
can't
Squatch
take-
commercials where it's like, "Hey, ladies, is your man failing to please you with his largest organ?
Oh my
his
god.
skin."
Let's see. Heard Gunther be gobbling some pitos. Nikhil says, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Brandy says, take off shirts. I gobble booty, Gunther says. Taylor looks like a hairy boy. I like it.
Who said that?
You hairy under there?
Maybe. How much you willing to donate to find out, baby?
Football Day says, Brandy, you have to donate more for their premium content. And maybe we need to start an OnlyFans account. I don't know, man. This YouTube thing seems to be doing all right tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah. Kaylin the God says, type my name and those emojis. How do I find those emojis?
I told you. Just copy and paste.
Can I copy and paste that, though?
You should be able to, yeah.
Oh, see, image.
Copy. Or you could have just gone down to copy.
Oh,
And then Control V. Hit
Let's go
Control
for a
V.
second.
Oh, yeah, you didn't want to.
I don't want to do it off of mine. LA's calling back. Let's see who's from LA. You were on the show. What?
He's a dirty. By the way, I've had to fart for like the last hour and 45 minutes. I almost let it out, but then it just kind of disappeared. I don't know what happened to it, but it's there again.
Will Kaylin the God pull
You
up?
have some interesting automatic views
Huh?
or automatic video recommendations.
Yes, they do. I don't know how to get those emojis, dude. How do you do emojis?
You watch PewDiePie?
I don't.
Why is he your number one video recommendation?
Where?
Right there. PewDiePie.
What are you? Oh, you're lying. I'm like, where are you actually seeing this? Kaylin the God. I gotta find out how to filter this to like channels. Let's see, channel.
No, he's not subscribed to PewDiePie,
That's
but
probably
there's a
this one.
lot of ASMR.
I think I found their channel. Here it is.
Oh, is that a gun? Nice. Oh, shit. Turn it on yourself. Oh, no.
It's just a gun?
That's it?
That's all it was?
What if this was just one
Kaylin,
really big
so basically
ploy
what I saw
to
is
get
literally a
view?
gun shooting at nothing. It didn't even fire.
It didn't shoot at all.
Let's see. Kaylin the God says, okay, I got it. Horace Cinema says, all these legend jerseys behind you, and then there's the dude next to you in skinny jeans. Tree 6 Bobby says, Brandy definitely Bay. Gunther says, type in top 5 Lana Rhodes reverse cow scenes. Hey, El Barto says, LA caller probably calling from Slid Row. Nikel with the, what is that? What emoji is that?
That's a shrugging emoji. Or no, that's the X. Oh, I don't know. That's a vampire.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. It's a vampire. Lucas McClellan says, I've seen all of those. Brandy Gannon says, be a lot cooler if you did. Take your shirt off, I think, is what they're talking about. Kaylin the God says, just type Kaylin the God. Lucas McClellan says, El Barto, please call back to the show and give me a hit. Kaylin says, and check my most popular, turn the volume, watch on the screen. Only person I'd call is Brandy. Kaylin says, watch on the screen. Done all this money and still haven't seen Brandy without clothes. Wow. El Barto says, that's the mini homeless city in LA. A mini homeless city. So which video? You dig?
It's the...
This one?
Oh.
Okay. I don't know why I need to play these on the screen, but...
Well, what was
Watch the
audio?
screen with volume, the emoji one. So I need to watch it with volume, which means it has to be played onto this
That
because
one.
it's connected to it. So let me go back, pause it, go back to the beginning. All right, we're gonna watch it. Let's do it.
It's only a couple seconds long.
It's
I don't
literally
know how much
7
harm they can
seconds
do
long.
with like 3 seconds worth of content.
Let's try it. Maybe there's something funny with the sound.
Or maybe there's something that'll make you look racist.
Oh, so it's just moaning. That's all it is. Clever.
Watch
Watch the screen with volume, the emoji one. I got it. Man, oh man. You getting tired?
I'm always tired.
Dude, I'm like starting to get tired now. And I usually don't fall asleep till like, let past 11.
Would you like a sneak peek of what's going on Poverty Chef tomorrow?
You doing something on Poverty Chef tomorrow?
I think so.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Eat this damn cake?
No. Well, maybe I should because it'd be free food, right? But then I'll do it on Poverty Chef instead of here.
Wow.
So what I'm going to do is boiled beef heart. Chunks of it.
You have boiled beef heart to sit at home?
Hey, well, it's not boiled
Yeah,
yet.
but you have beef heart to sit at home?
Oh, I love beef heart so much. It's like a cross between steak and liver.
All right, keep going.
Mwah!
Keep going.
So, it's very delicious. But anyway, so boiled beef heart. Then you take your Kraft macaroni and cheese, and you want to cook that in the beef broth. Okay? You with me so far?
Okay.
And
Like
then
you boil the noodles in the beef broth?
Mhm.
Beef broth? Yeah.
beet broth.
Shut up, just go. Okay, cook it in the
It's
broth.
like my grandma calls them brocks. It's like
Brocks?
bratwurst. She calls them brocks.
Okay.
Like a bratwurst and a crock had a baby or something. I don't know.
Okay, keep going.
So you do that. Then you put your cheese in there, and then this is the treat, the creme de la creme. You take an avocado.
Oh, I love avocado.
And you slice the flesh of the avocado into little squares, and you sprinkle that in there while you mix your cheese. So you stir your cheese, and then you have your chunks of beef heart in there. It is so good.
That sounds not bad.
It's
As
actually
long as
really
it's
good.
cooked right, it sounds like it wouldn't be bad. The beef heart's scaring me, but maybe it's good.
It's kind of it's like a tough steak texture wise,
Mm-hmm.
but flavor wise, it's like you mix liver in with it because it's a
Oh,
very,
dude,
very
Brandy's-
rich flavor.
Brandy commenting saying cake for nudes. Eat the damn cake, Taylor.
So no, because if I eat the cake, then I would be the only one
That gets
that
nudes.
would be entitled to that. Yeah.
Oh my god. Tree 6 Mafia says finger popping each other's assholes. I'll make that happen. Brandy Football says. Cali Halo says Brandy come over girl. Nikel with the chicken emoji getting out of the shell. I don't know what that means. Maybe I don't know. J. Paul Lacey, my favorite organ meat is tongue. What about you guys? Have you ever had tongue?
I have had tongue.
Has it been good?
It freaked me out the first time I ate it, so like I wasted like half of the tongue cutting off the like lining of it to just eat the muscle, but it's really good. Like a lot of taco meat is actually just tongue.
Oh God. All right. Colby says, "Oh God, Brandy, please be careful with that talk. Dudes be extra horny during these times." Lucas says, "Take off your shirt, Taylor." Nikel says, "Date, when did you go on furlough?" It was the 30th. March 30th is when I went on furlough from Dillard's.
Everybody in Dillard's is on furlough.
Every part-timer and like half the full-timers, yeah.
Holy shit.
Football updates. This man knows his wangs. K. Doberman says sausage. Football updates. Nudes for the whole chat if he eats the cake. And then Nikel says, "No nudes for you." They're talking about Brandy. Lucas says, "Answer my calls, please, Dayton. I need hits." Well, I mean, answering your call is not going to get you hits, but I mean, I don't get how he asked, like, "Can I get a hit?" It's like, what does that mean? Like, ship you a doobie? And is that what he means?
Well, I don't know.
Take off the shirt, Taylor.
Who keeps telling me to take my shirt off?
Well, it's a mixture of everyone. Dayton, can you get all this chorizo? Or some Nikel needs,
chorizo?
or says Nikel needs to show cake. And this stream goes
So they
from
want
dude.
Brandy
This
to
stream
show
goes
nudes,
from PG to
Nikel-
PG-13 to rated R to rated X really quickly.
Over the course of about 2 hours.
Nikel says no. Everyone is furloughed except management now. They furloughed me on Wednesday. Oh wow! So everyone's furloughed.
Fuck,
And
that sucks.
Yeah. What, are you still working? Like
I am.
Your job
I
still
work
goes?
in a distribution center, so
Okay.
I am an essential employee.
Taylor, take it off now.
Lucas, no.
No. Taylor,
So when they're telling Nikel to show cake, what are they asking her to show? Because I've never heard cake used as an innuendo before.
okay, just imagine what it means.
I'm thinking it means ass, but I'm not sure.
That's good enough, yeah.
That's good enough, or that's accurate?
It's ass, yeah.
So they want pictures of her butt.
Yeah.
But they could just look at their own butt. Like all the butts, basically. Like, you know, a little bit of variation, but they mostly look the same. Am I wrong? I mean, I'm a virgin, so I wouldn't know these things for
Yeah,
sure.
but you wouldn't get like sexually attracted to your own butt. Do you do that, Taylor?
You're not supposed to do that.
Oh my God. I have to work in 5 hours. Are you going to eat that cake or not? J. Paul Lacey. Cake means booty, Colby says. Callie Halo says, Aunt Jemima. Why'd you say that, Callie Halo? Football Day says, Nikel, I don't need to know. All I know is you have cake. Hey, I'm going to try, Taylor, for me, okay, just for me, personally, just have one bite of the cake.
Kristen paid for me to not eat it.
A lot of people paid for you to do it. Just thinking.
That's fair.
Hey, you were on the show?
Hi, this is Brandy Gannon, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I am starting an OnlyFans, only $30 a month. Please go subscribe now. We really would love the money during this hard time. I will give all your chatters all the pictures they want.
All right, well, Brandy's starting up the fans only account's confirmed through this unknown number. Let's see. I'm doing it with my aunt right now. So anyway, hey, listen, okay, we're gonna compromise here, okay?
Okay.
You need to have. In the beginning, I was gonna eat a cake. You were gonna eat a cake. Everyone was telling you to eat a cake. But now, all I ask, just for my viewers, because listen, okay, this is my reasoning. The viewers that don't want you to eat the cake are my not regular viewers, right? These are people here specifically to watch you. They might be back next week. I challenge them to be back next week, but they probably won't, just out of, So I'm saying my viewers want to see you eat the cake. It's like a tradition here. So all I ask is you take a bite of the cake. You don't have to eat the cake.
But my viewers
your viewers are watching my show. So I think you should eat that cake. Just have a bite of the cake, dude.
Fine. All right. So, but I guess that means that I would have to reimburse Kristen because she's not getting what she paid for. But that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but the problem is they weren't.
I'm only saying this for her benefit, so she knows.
Here's the thing, though, is they weren't paying for a service. Oh, she said it. She said it.
No cake. Uh-oh.
Damn it, dude. Kay Doberman. And it's funny. Kay Doberman's like, I'll be here next week. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, we're good.
So not only are you getting an additional
All
follower.
right, let's see who this is real quick. Well, I don't know if she subbed. Hello, you're on the show? Huh? I think that was that same dude, but he didn't block his number that time.
Ah,
That dude
that's
from
why
Michigan.
I hung up all quick.
Huh? Michigan. I know who you are.
Traverse City, bitch.
Okay, well, this is hard for me, Kay. Listen, Kay. I'm talking to Kay Doberman right now, okay? Please. I love you. Thank you so much for the support you've shown to the channel. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me and for Taylor. And we really appreciate all your opinion. You know, at the beginning of this show, it's tradition. It's tradition. You've never seen the channel, so it's tradition here to eat the cake, okay? It's tradition here. And I understand you're wanting to, you're contributing to the channel, and you're awesome. I love you. But just for the sake of this, can you please just let him have one bite of the cake, okay? Kay Doberman says, mail me the cake. Please let him have one bite of cake. That would make my day. Everyone's voting in the comments. Comment a cake emoji to have him eat cake.
Well,
Here we go. Hello, you're on the show.
You fat fuck.
You gay fat fuck.
that's funny.
Nikel says eat cake. Horace says it. Colby says it. Football says it. Lucas says Dayton doesn't want him to have the cake because he's going to eat it all after.
Well, that guess I'd be doing
Hey.
you a favor.
Yeah. Please, just for my channel, for me. Forget about
Are you
that.
crying?
I'm crying.
Are you crying? Oh God, you're
I'm
such
crying.
an ugly crier.
I'm trying to get a tear going.
Oh, don't do it. Don't.
Take a bite, bro. Come on. It's tradition on the channel. That's kind of like, it's in the undisclosed, like, you know how it is.
I didn't know that before coming on.
Kay Doberman says, I will do this. Let's see.
What
Dayton
will
doesn't
we
want
do?
him to. Full Day says, if you mail the cake, she has to film herself taking a bite, no matter how spoiled it is. And she says she will do this. The problem is, I don't want to pay for shipping to Canada for $1 cake.
She could buy her own cake, and then I could get the video and send it to you, and then you could put it in the live chat, or I could just show it on live chat next time. And then we'll get the closure.
Well, I don't know if Kay Doberman's going to want to have her video shown on YouTube. Do you think she's cool with
Well,
that?
she's hearing the conversation, and she just said she will do it. Well, she said she would eat it, so we'll see.
See, Bree says cake, bro. Everyone's saying cake.
Ooh, Brianna. I like that name. Brianna. I just don't like the way it's spelled. Fix it. I'm just
God.
kidding.
Nikel says, I'm going to have some ice cream now because of all this cake talk. See? Oh, yeah, make me
Oh,
famous.
dude. Honestly,
Doberman.
and this is a reason why I shouldn't be eating the cake, because literally for the last week and
Are
a
you
half.
allergic or something?
No.
Eat the cake.
But I've been eating like 1 tub of ice cream a day.
Football
Rocky
updates. Hey,
Road,
Brianna,
double
I
fudge.
always knew you had cake. God, football updates. Any woman who jumps in the stream or anybody who has a name that sounds like a woman, they got cake. Colby says, I'm listening to Wu-Tang right now. I recommended everyone does the same. That is all. Tree 6 Mafia says, I want to see some Terry's. Is that what he's trying to say? Full Day says, Brandy is stealing my heart with her cake comments. See? Everyone, see? It's a cake. My channel is built off of cake.
Remember when
Bro,
I was
please.
trolling those trolls
Please stop
back?
talking. Eat the cake.
No.
Eat the cake.
Kristen is a loyal follower of mine,
See,
and she gave you $100.
Brandy's a follower of yours too, and she wants you to eat the cake.
True. That is
She's
true.
donated a lot. She's fallen in love with football updates as we speak because the cake brings people together, Taylor.
Well, then accept my peace offering.
That's mine already. You can't give me what's mine.
But you just gave it to me,
Bro,
and I'm giving
just
it
have
to
a
you.
bite of it.
But if I have just a bite, then you'll waste the rest of it. But
Oh, God. Brianna says, I got a whole damn bakery. The F you mean football updates. Nikel says, ha, it used to be when you were a food reviewer, LOL. No, but your channel is not about cake, bro. Nikel, it is about cake. You haven't been on the streams. My whole live
Fighting
streams,
words.
my whole live streams have been about cake. Literally, go back and watch all of them. It's ridiculous. Football updates can confirm. Callie can confirm. Lucas can confirm. El Barto. It's about cake now. Drop that Insta, Brianna. I'll take it. Whether it's cupcakes or a full size cake. Colby says there's a redhead with cake at my complex. Should I go get some? Cole, get some cake, bro. Cake is what it's all about. It's all about cake. I said it's all about cake. I said it's all about cake, and instantly you thought it was all about
Your
cake.
reaction.
I thought you were eating it, bro. Eat the damn cake. Taylor, please. Eat the cake.
I'm not gonna let Kristen spend $100.
Canadian.
This was $71. That's still a lot of money.
No, that's a lot of money, but the thing is how are you going to let all these other people spend more as a whole?
They didn't spend more than $71.
Brianna and her cake. Eat the cake. This is still going down. Voodoo, yes it is, man. We're still trying to get Taylor to eat the cake, bro.
Well, hang on. Let me check my updates.
What do you mean your updates?
My updates.
I can't, for anybody who's leaving voicemails, I can't listen to the voicemails. It makes me like pay for the upgraded version. Everyone listening in the background, come out and start supporting. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, everybody is. They're all coming.
Yeah, they are. They are. Oh, there's an emergency at home. I have to go.
No, there's not. Let me answer this phone call real quick.
Okay.
What is up? You're on the show. What?
I'm going to kill you.
You're gonna kill me. All right, he's gonna kill me. Brianna says I got a boyfriend. Football updates. So no chef or chief. My bad, chef.
No cake, no votes.
Kate Overman says I financially supported you. Football update says it's fine. He can know you're making money off cake.
That's true. She did financially support you.
Christina, I've been supporting this chat week to week with this cake. And I had a lot of people. Dude, J. Paul Lacey came out of nowhere. He's been on all my streams, but has never donated. And he donated like a good $50 today.
You know what this is?
What?
This is the real test.
What?
So you were testing me with your questions earlier. This is the real test. An actual moral dilemma. Who do I support in this issue? Do I support the one person who paid more than everybody else combined, or do I support the masses who
Answer that question.
collectively? That is Donovan Mitchell. What do you think?
Dude, here's the thing. It's like the age-old question where it's like, oh, the train's coming and there's 5 strangers on this track, or your friend on this track.
I'm the kind of person who would move the one person by themselves onto the 5 track and then hit all 6 of them.
God. No, I'm assuming moving. I'm just saying. I love Doberman just as much as the next, I'm just saying.
I don't think you do, though.
The thing is, though, I can't back down and let people dictate my channel. I have way more people on my side doing what I want, and then
True.
one person coming in like Mike Bloomberg. Nope, I got money.
Well, hang on.
You have to accept me into these debates, and then they change the rule to let him come in.
That's an interesting point.
It is an interesting
It's a
point.
very interesting point. But do you think that the masses are capable of making decisions? And if so, why don't
Even
we...
Voodoo says eat the cake, bro.
Who's Voodoo?
K. Doberman
Do
says
what's
turning
best
this
for
into
the
a
people,
political
not the
decision.
small rich minority.
See, exactly.
Eat cake.
See, she's the
Turns
top
out
1%.
he's not a damn hippie after all. He's supporting the rich.
She's the top 1%, man.
Is everybody against Kristen right now?
Well, I mean, I love Kristen. I love her, man. I love her till my heart dies. But the thing is I need majority, man. Brandy says, do what's best for the people, not the small rich minority. Voodoo says, eat cake. Tree 6 Mafia says, bootleg John Wick should just eat the cake.
Bootleg John Wick.
Football Update says,
John Wick is an angel of vengeance, okay?
Brandy says Brandy has my vote for anything. If she runs for something, I'm watching that cake walk away. Colby says, damn, good profile pic, Voodoo. Let's go. Yep, yeah, Colby changed his profile picture for me last week. Nikel says, eat cake. Dude, every single person.
Except Kristen.
Except for Kristen. All I need is Kristen to just please. Please just
real
say.
Quick, though.
But like I said, I'm willing to let him eat just one piece. Look, this piece that he already cut out. He can eat just the one piece. He doesn't need to eat the whole cake. He just needs to partake. Listen, man. There's certain guidelines that people from my show, when you come onto my show, expect. And this does not look good on you from a congressional standpoint.
No.
And I think you should really consider, because you have to represent the people, man.
Right.
If you can't pull a Mitt Romney and vote for impeaching Trump.
Well, actually, that's an interesting subject.
Yeah,
I
it
think-
is, but you can't do that, man.
Well-
Well, Utah don't want that, and he represents Utah, so he should do what Utah wants.
True.
That's kind of how you.
But-
It's not technically, but you swear into office to represent your people,
But
so you got to represent the
But
people.
hang on. But when you represent the masses, you also do so understanding that sometimes the masses don't know what's best, and so you have to balance that out. And
Why?
I think,
Why is this not the best? Like, okay, forget about the money. Let's just say why this isn't a good idea.
have you not seen my hips already?
Dude, stop.
I'm just
You're
kidding.
like 1% body fat. Why wouldn't you eat this?
1% body fat. Well, originally it was because I just didn't want any because I had 3/4 of a gallon of milk, chocolate
See,
milk.
now it's been 3 hours,
and I really have to pee.
and I'm only a minute away from our longest live stream, just like that.
Well,
Let's see. Just a second. I want to read some of these.
Okay.
Someone donate more than me and I'll give in, she says. Horse Cinema
Dude,
says, you
I
didn't
will eat
ride
the
300 miles here on a donkey to not eat cake. Callie says, dude, where's my car? I'm just going to eat cake or I will unsub. Man, come on. Listen, I'm doing everything right for
All
you.
right.
I'm helping you.
That's true. I will eat the cake, but you can't watch.
Okay.
I'm
can
just
do that.
kidding.
I
Well, Jesus Christ, what
Damn,
is this thing made out of? Fucking
Lucas is
sand?
going, I'll unsub. He's already shown he's bought out by big donors. I'll eat the cake. And then Brandy says, celebrate longest stream with some cake. Hey, in one cake, as soon as that passes, what was my longest stream? I can't remember exactly what it was. Let me check it out because it seems like you're doing the noble thing. You're being a good dude. You see, I can tell. So what I'm trying to say is I want to go to my channel real quick. Did you have it? Did you eat it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, what did you do?
Mm.
You ate it.
Mm-mm.
Where'd that piece go?
Mm. On the floor.
Did you actually drop it on the floor?
Mhm.
No, you didn't. Let me see. I want to go to my streams. I got to go to the ish stream. Shut up. So 3 hours and 11 minutes was my longest stream. So we're over that right now because I started earlier than this. So this is celebration, man.
So I really have to eat the cake.
So here's what we're gonna say, just to make you feel good, okay?
Okay.
You did it. You survived. You didn't eat the cake. Congratulations. You made it through. You listened to the big donors. You loser, okay? And now this is a separate matter, and we just had the longest stream in my history with the most money, and now it's just time to celebrate with some cake. Just eat a bite.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll eat a bite. I don't know why this is such a big deal to you, but for your tradition.
Well, you got to understand. If you've watched my shows, you'd understand why this is a big deal.
Okay.
He did it.
There.
He did it. Hey, big round of applause for my guy Taylor. Real quick.
Oh
guys.
no!
Real quick.
Oh, I
guys.
guess I can't have any more cake.
Yeah. Listen. Thanks for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I don't know if this will help you or not. And like I said, I can't promise no results from anything, but it
Right.
gets your name out there. There are some more people that at least know who you are. And like I said, I kind of gave my endorsement of like, I think if you do see the name Taylor Lee ever show up on a ballot, I think you should go for it. Like I said, we need something different.
I agree.
So I really appreciate you coming on the stream. Thank you for having
Honestly, the
Kate.
biggest reward for me is that we just had fun.
Absolutely. And that's what I was saying is like, it's nice to have somebody who's taking it as, because you're not taking this as a joke either. Like you're taking it serious running for Congress. But here we can sit and joke around about it.
Right.
And that's what I love. So you guys keep an eye out for him. I appreciate you coming on the stream.
Thank you.
I really do.
Thank you.
I'm sorry you've been having to piss for 2 hours and having to fart for like 3. Okay? I appreciate you pushing through. I appreciate you eating the cake. And thanks for coming on the show, man.
Thank you for having me.
We'll definitely get you on the show again. It seems like it does good things when that happens. So
Yeah.
we're going to go ahead and read the last few comments, and then I'll let you go.
Okay.
Just anybody got any last second questions for Taylor? This is the time to ask. So Football Update says it's 3:11 where he is. Wow. Where football is, it's 3:11. That's crazy. Football Update
So he's
says
probably in Australia.
Brandy, drop your Insta. Lucas says Brandy, drop Insta. Drop Insta. IG, what is good? Everyone's saying Brandy needs to drop the Instagram. Nikel says, dude, me and Ish, you should do a live. Dude, me, Ish, you should do a live. What? Ish has already been on a live, but we could have him back. That cake, though, I'm jumping up and down right now. Hey, see, everyone's happy. Vote for Taylor Lee. See? Brandy dropped the IG. What's Insta? Oh, my God. Taylor knows he has always had my vote, Nikhil. Instagram, Brandy, drop the IG. Drop the IG. Now we're peer pressuring Brandy into dropping the IG. What Instagram? She don't even know what her Instagram is. Drop that MySpace. J. Paul says, we did it, guys. We did it, you guys. It says, honestly, this is a moment of celebration. Football Date says, I need Ish Taylor Lee cake collaboration, the ultimate cake crossover. Hey, Colp says, catch you all next week. My favorite stream was this one. Stay safe, folks. Hey, man. I appreciate it. So, any last questions? Last questions. I'm going to literally give 1 minute to get your last questions in, and then Taylor's got to get out of here. This dude has to,
I think I might just piss myself on the way home. Fuck stopping.
Brandy's the only attractive person to ever appear on this channel. Callie says, deuces G. He's saying goodbye.
Goodbye.
Gunther says, I'm hotter than Brandy.
Not with that name.
Gunther. I love Gunther, though. He's a good dude.
Isn't Gunther is the HR guy from The Office, isn't he?
I think so. Nikhil says, you're wrong, dude. I'm the hottest. Wow, this is a whole joke now. Taylor, before you leave, how can they find you, follow you one more time? Because that was a long time ago when we first said that.
Yeah, that was like 8 hours ago.
Yeah, it feels like it.
So first of all, I'm the hottest. Second of all, you can find me on Facebook at Taylor Lee for Congress or my website, taylorleeforcongress.com. And you can also find me at Taylor Lee on YouTube, which I'll be posting videos from YouTube to my Facebook page, Taylor Lee for Congress. And you can find my YouTube channel from there. Also, you can find me at Poverty Chef, but Poverty Chef is just going to be funny stuff. It's not going to be it's not going to be politics.
Here, right. Anything that you want me to link in the description, write it down.
Oh, well, can I just send you those links later?
Yeah, just text it to me or something like that.
So
at the end of this stream, probably not by tonight, maybe by tonight, depending on what time you go to bed. Mm-hmm. But we'll get some links to all that stuff into my description so you guys can find them, learn about them, and get to know them. So appreciate you coming on the show.
Hey, thank you.
One more time.
Yes, sir.
Now get the hell out of here.
Oh, okay.
All right, man. See ya. For real though, thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Gunther got a nice rack. I'm eating grandma's cookies. Horace says, Brandy is the only one who doesn't look like she's been hit by a semi in her profile picture. God, you crack me up. Nikhil says, LOL, my dog is my profile picture. Alfred Hitchstick says, I'll be appearing at all of your rallies. Colby says, horror cinema. And then Brandy says, bye all, bye Tay. Goodbye, Brandy. Thanks for coming on the show. I appreciate you very much. Kristen, you too. Thank you for coming on. Everybody who's donated, J. Paul. And of course, the #1 football updates. Thank you guys so much for this. I seriously appreciate it. It's been awesome. I never thought we'd break that live stream record again, but here we are breaking it. We're damn near 3.5 hours in, you guys. So I appreciate it, for real. Hope you guys liked the guest. I think it was a pretty good one. Like I said, I try to get guests that can handle the chat and have fun. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll probably try to get Ish on the show. I want to try to get Q back on the show. I want to get Tyrese back on the show. Some of the people that appeared really early on the show, I want to get back on the show. Real quick, last couple things, guys. Follow me on Instagram, please. My YouTube Instagram, not my personal. I have an Instagram specifically for YouTube. It's the best way to kind of get updates on when things are going down besides the community tab here on Facebook, on YouTube. Instagram is dayton.yt, dayton.yt. That's all it takes, okay? Follow me on there. And one real quick announcement, you guys. Real quick announcement. A couple live shows ago, I had Taylor Harper. He came onto my show. He was the co-host of the Fast Break with Taylor and Jake, the basketball podcast. For anybody who has followed him, thank you guys for helping me out, helping him out. I will be actually appearing on that podcast tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in watching me go on their podcast, I'll be on there tomorrow. You guys can follow them on YouTube, the Fast Break with Taylor and Jake. I'll put a link in the description for that as well. But guys, you can find me on their podcast. Definitely go give it a shot. I will be on there tomorrow. But I'm really excited, and it should be a good one. So I appreciate you guys on the live stream. This live stream, literally, this could change the whole week for me just by stuff like this. I appreciate you guys. That was awesome. So we'll do any last little bits, last little comments, and we'll read everything, and we'll get everything going. and then we'll end the stream. The longest stream, the new longest stream. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Come back next week, Brandy, they say. Slide in my DMs, Brandy. I'll show you a good time. God, everyone's getting on Brandy. Tree 6 Mafia says, love you, Pappy. Nikel says, good night, date. See you soon, hopefully. Absolutely, I hope to see you soon, too, Nikel. Football updates, you get it, bro. You got it, bro. Continue the grind. Love the new guests. Keep doing the calls and lots of open chat. Absolutely. That's what I tried to do on this one, so I hope I succeeded for you guys. I really appreciate it. I thought the phone calls were definitely a fun added thing for that. Tree 6 Mafia says, love you to Nikel. Football update says, do one big stream with like 3 people if you can. Nikel, I still want that cake. Come back next week, please. I want to try to get a stream where we get a lot of people, so I think that would be a good idea. Maybe I could even do one where I could get all three of our best guests. Like Ish, we get Ish, Taylor, and maybe like Q or Tyrese on the show. Maybe my brother or two. It'd be real fun. Lucas says, is their podcast live? Their podcast isn't live. Well, we record it live, but then it gets posted afterwards, so you guys can check it out there. Gunther, you still crazy? Lucas says, don't forget my money. I want to win for my drugs. Do the raffle. I need a hit. Do the raffle. Don't forget shit, I forgot about the raffle completely. Let's see. Raffle, and then this and Ish were your best streams. Great job. Thank you, football updates. And once again, you guys, regardless of my guests, regardless of me, it means a lot that what actually makes the streams good is you guys. It's not me and him sitting here. We try our best, but what it actually is you guys. Lucas says Harper was the worst guest. I'm sorry to hear that. Robbie P2 says I'm back at the Dayton Live Show. So you guys, we're going to be doing the PayPal giveaway. It looks like we got 16 likes, so it's literally $1.60. It's funny, this is one of our best live streams, but the least amount of likes, but that's cool. If you guys haven't dropped a like, remember to smash that like button, okay? By the way, there's 2 Lucases in here. Yeah, I can tell. Damn Lucases. All right. Be my special guest, Nikel. I want to be in. Okay, so Lucas is going to be in. So Lucas is number 1. Lucas, number 1. Hello, Nikel, says Robbie. Robbie says hello, Nikel, a.k.a. Doofy. Ah, that's an old name. Lucas, let's touch lips, they say. Tree 6 Mafia is going to be number 2. Tree 6 Mafia is number 2. I can't prove that these are 2 different Lucases, so I don't know about that. I need money for the hit. So guys, we're gonna be doing the PayPal giveaway. All you gotta do is just say I'm in. Say I'm in or in, something to that amount, and we'll do the PayPal giveaway. Somebody will be getting a whopping $1.60 transferred to their PayPal account right now. So just let me know if it is. It is 2 Lucases. I'm in. All right, we got 2 Lucases. So Lucas number 1 and Lucas number 2. I don't know how to describe them differently, though. Robbie says he's in. So, Robbie, you're number 4. Nikel, you're number 5. Robbie, number 4. Nikel, number 5. I don't even have a PayPal account. If you guys want to be in, but you don't want to... Horror Cinema is number 6. If you guys don't have a PayPal or don't have a way of getting money... you guys can actually just nominate. If you win, you can choose who the money goes to. So you may as well just join anyway, just to see if you can chance. Robbie leeching off his parents still. Hey, come on, Tree 6 Mafia. Let's not do him like that. All right, guys. I'll give 1 more minute for anybody who wants to jump in. We got 6 people right now. Alfred Hitchdick says, count me in, Mr. Simpson. I got you, Alfred. So Alfred is number 7. Alfred is number 7. Voodoo is number 8. Football update, let's get it. Throw me a spot. Number 9 is football updates. Callie Halo says, I'm in. Callie, you're number 10. Jordan Kidd. Oh, God. Jordan Kidd, you're number 11. Football update says throw me a spot. If I win, the real Lucas gets it. Sounds good. And I know the real Lucas because I have his actual Instagram, so I can message him on there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do the drawing. Last one. So we got 11. One more time, a reminder of the spots. The first Lucas is number 1. Number 2 is Tree 6 Mafia. Number 3 is Lucas number 2. Number 4 is Robbie. 5 is Nikel. 6 is Horse Cinema. 7 is Alfred. 8 is Voodoo. 9 is Football. 10 is Cali Halo. And 11 is Jordan Kidd. And J. Paul Lacey will now be number 12. So J. Paul is number 12. All right, guys, let's do it. Random number generator. We got 12 people. One more time, just want to check. Nobody else. Come on, number 4. All right. Here we go. So the maximum amount is 12, minimum number 1. Okay. We're going to press the button 7 times. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 5, Nikel. Nikel, you won. Somehow you're the winner. Nikel, did you want to choose who that money goes to? Sorry, Gunther, you're a little bit too late on that one. Nikel, who do you want the money to go to? Unless you have a PayPal or you have like your brother or not your brother, your boyfriend. Anybody have a PayPal? Congratulations to Nikel. Nikel says give it to Robbie. Nikel, give it to me. All right. Robbie wins via Nikel. So Robbie, please just message me on Instagram. Message me on Instagram and I'll give you the I'll give you that PayPal, okay? So just message me on Instagram with your PayPal email, and that'll be good. Robbie thirsty, he will spend it on food. Nikel, come on. Hey, it's all right, guys. Hey, we got to have different winners every week, so I appreciate you guys. Guys, I can't stress enough. Thank you guys so much for this live stream. It was really awesome. I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead. It's literally almost midnight my time, so we're going to go. Goddamn, Nikel. Did Robbie leave? I just want to make sure. Have a great night. K Doberman, thank you so much. I'm sorry we got him to eat a cake. I'm sorry about that. But but seriously, nonetheless, I super appreciate it. Thank you so much. Football updates is longest stream. How long? Yep, this is the longest stream for sure. This is over 3.5 hours. Well over 3.5 hours. So we have the new longest stream. What's the time? It's 11:30 over here, or 11:23. Taco Bell value menu for Robbie. I'm saying nickel. Robbie's not here. It's all good, guys. All right, choose someone else. Robbie will message me, I'm sure. But guys, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Robbie is sexy, says Gunther. Okay. Ish, yeah, we got to get Ish back on the stream. Football updates, we'll get Ish on the stream, I promise. Okay, I'll message him and literally let him know that he that you guys keep wanting him back. We'll get him back, all right? But anyway, thank you guys so much. Episode 16 of the Dayton Live Show is definitely one to remember. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys next week. We're going to do the 10-second countdown just to say goodbye and get off the stream. So let's go ahead and do that now, and I'll see you guys next time. So 10, 9, 8, 7. We need baked goods next week. I got you, football updates. You know I'm good for it. 7, 6, 5, 4. J. Paul wants cookies. Let's do cookies. I'm good with that. Thank you, J. Paul. 4, 3. K. Doberman with the the devil emoji. Thank you so much. 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it, you guys. Thank you so much for episode 16 of the Dayton Live Show. And I will see you guys next week on Sunday, normal time. All right, you guys? Let's do it. Peace out. Play. See you next week, Dayton. Stay safe during all this craziness. I'm trying. Cali Halo with the pizza emoji. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Ah, shit. I just broke something. My foot is literally stuck on a cord. That's right. All right, peace out, guys.